Hello, welcome back to Vets Play D&D with us, the Vets who play D&D. My name is Brandon. I'll be your DM tonight. We have most of our crew with us tonight. Up in the top left corner, you'll see Jordan playing the Paladin Fate Tetheala. Next to him, you see Sam playing one of our barbarians, Tashi. Down below her, we have Liv playing the Warlock, Petra Alaric. Then Jesse playing the Ranger, Rupus. Hunter will not be joining us today, so I'll be playing the role of Druid Stony. Next to where Hunter normally is Adam playing Wagat, the Warlock. And then Emmy, the flashing classic Wagner, will be playing the other barbarian, Emil. When last we met, our players had finished journeying through the Tomb of the Fallen and defeating the TFM insurgents in an attempt to try to recover the stolen star shards, to disrupt the insurgency, and to try to gather intelligence on the insurgency. They did not find the star shards. Instead, they found a note saying the star shards had already been given to someone else named Aurora Goss. And so they took as many captives as they could, all of whom were already dead, and dragged them onto the starship and returned back to base, where they began to debrief and discuss future operations. Before we get started, though, I would like to say that viewer discretion is advised. This campaign includes settings and concepts about war, inequity, conflict, and other things that might make viewers somewhat uncomfortable. Additionally, this campaign is being played by U.S. military veterans, and sometimes that reflects in the content. In other words, we're not for everyone. Finally, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this recording are solely the views and opinions of the individuals expressing them, and are not necessarily views or opinions shared by or reflective of those held by the University of Washington, the Department of Veteran Affairs, or veterans as a whole. With that out of the way, you all are still sitting in the briefing room, and Hathama has just left. What do you do?
Did they leave behind anything to drink?
There is a carafe of water. Ignore the rooster. There's a carafe of water sitting on the table with some earthenware mugs, and a small basket of fruit and breads.
Alright, Wagat is going to ignore the fruit and breads and just drink the water.
What up with those chests that were in here that were all like assigned to each of us? Petra's gonna go over to hers. We took everything out of there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I had something that I wanted to leave in it, but I can't remember what it was now, so it's probably not that important. Oh. Sorry. She's gonna she has several different books that are all just like boring history books. She's gonna drop some of them off, so she only has to carry one with her. That's all. And then she's gonna head out because she hasn't eaten in several days, I'm pretty sure, and can only eat meat. So that bread and fruit is not gonna cut it. So she has to go find some food.
All right. Now, did you want to be part of the debrief first?
Didn't we already get debriefed?
I think you guys were beginning to talk about how we're gonna operate in the future. That's why he left you guys to discuss.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's follow-up that we were going to do, yeah.
Right, okay,
but
cool.
If you don't feel good doing it on an empty stomach, you guys can probably go snatch food.
Here you go, Sam. Here's your wish.
Hey!
Ahead.
That's my tutor.
Okay, in that case, Petra is going to suggest to everyone, oh god, I just launched that there, that maybe we go to the galley and chat about this over dinner.
True.
It's like a great idea.
Yeah.
I had a quick question, DM-wise.
What up?
Did we get any money or anything from mission completion?
Not yet.
Okay.
He was just taking the intel upstairs.
Okay, and were we able to access the quartermaster at this point?
He said when he came back down, he would have your guys' allotment for supplies, so you could go to the quartermaster afterward.
Okay, cool. I'll just follow then whatever Petra said.
Yeah, Ruger's gonna probably be somewhat upset when he comes back and he finds like an empty meeting room and he's like, these guys just bail. Like, he's gone for 5 minutes.
Does Wagat have the foresight to suggest that?
Oh, absolutely not. No, he's not thinking.
That's not helpful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, getting some food does sound like a good idea. Let's go to the galley.
Well, bad news, guys, because Petra recently changed her alignment from chaotic good to lawful good and now to neutral good. So she's not lawful enough to consider that now.
Oh,
So,
actually, you know what would probably be a good idea is if we sent one of us to go get some food and bring it back for us all. So that way we
volunteers to
don't
go
have
to the
I
galley.
would love
Send a little
to
chow
go.
runner.
Oh,
I would love to be a chow runner.
Emil, you wanna be the chow runner? I bestow upon you the lordly title of chow runner for the group.
This is fabulous. Thank you.
All right,
Okay,
chow runner,
Petra has some
go.
parchment in her bag, so she's gonna get that out and pass around her. She has a little ink pen. Pass around the parchment, and everyone can write down what they want and give that to Emil to go do a food run. Petra just writes raw meat, but it's in like this really elegant calligraphy. So it's like raw meat.
Kashi writes down green
Survive.
beans.
Raw meat.
Just want to make sure. Raw.
Raw-
I want to make sure I
raw
understood the
meat.
interpretation of that handwriting.
This is the ASMR raw meat.
It's so raw.
Raw.
Give it
Can
to
you
me.
draw the
raw.
T a little bit more, or maybe the M?
That would help.
Okay, Tashi wants green beans. I continue passing the
okay.
parchment.
Where am I on the table? Yeah.
Keep this moving. Keep this moving. Next.
Okay. Mushrooms and larvae, if they have it.
What kind of larva? Does it matter?
The batter.
Okay. With more meat on it. Okay,
Yeah,
understood.
I've
yeah,
heard
the
that
juice,
before.
the plump ones.
Very plump for you. Thank you. Next.
Little gushers.
Yeah, if they have extra larvae or mushrooms, we'll take that as well.
Oh. I'm gonna fist bump. Oh my god. A man of fine taste, I see.
Are you threatening me?
No. Oh, I'm wearing gloves. They're not poisonous.
Okay. I mean, you're like putting your fist at him, and he's
Why?
like,
Oh,
he's literally been living under a rock his whole life.
oh, that's true. In my culture, so you also form the same hand placement, and then we pound it together.
Oh, okay. Please do not hurt my hands. They are not as strong as someone like Fate.
You need to eat more mushrooms.
I guess so. I'm a growing orc.
Can I do a strength check for this just to see how intense I end up?
I mean,
Oh,
go
God.
for it.
Okay, sorry, this is getting distracted. Okay. I'm just curious.
Petra
wanna
continues
clarify, are you
shifting the parchment
testing-
around.
Are you testing how strong your fisting is?
Yeah.
The
Sounds like
strength
it.
of your
See
fisting is
how
not great.
strong of a fisting this. Okay, that's what I was aiming for.
Please don't fist me that hard.
If you were to quantify this
That-
fisting,
that-
it's
that
around a
happened.
7.
We got there.
I'm an old man.
And we
I'm
are
fragile.
officially,
Oh, no.
what, 5 to 7 minutes into
Uh-huh.
the stream? We have our first real strong fisting
We're doing
check.
pretty good. We're doing
Wow.
pretty good.
It actually
Feeling
took us
strong.
a while to get there tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes it's the minute you press live.
It's true. Those are always my favorite.
Yeah,
This one had build up. It feels right.
the slow build up.
Feels like
This
something.
fisting feels right.
Right.
I'm glad that this fisting feels right for you. Fate, what do you want?
Cooked
This
meat.
time it had some foreplay.
I will take cooked meat.
Do you have a preference on the style of cooked meat?
Whatever they have, chicken preferred, but we'll take steak or beef if that's available.
Petra writes down in a beautiful cursive hand the exact same thing she wrote earlier, but it says cooked meat instead of raw meat.
You sound like that chick who has Tourette's on TikTok who like randomly goes into like Siri voice.
No.
I can't remember her
Siri
name.
voice.
But she'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you.
Oh my fucking
That's
I'll
fabulous.
find some clips and send them to you.
Okay.
What's Stony getting?
Stony
Getting a free plug
asked
out
if
here.
there's something that has a thin broth and flavorless bread,
What the fuck?
like a hardtack. He wants some hardtack and thin broth.
Okay. And then DM, I don't know how to do this, so do I just send you the list?
What? You don't just go on the
Okay.
food run.
You just go to the DFAC. You're good.
Oh, I go to the DFAC? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
You gotta go to
Is
the
this the
same
list for everyone? Everyone's
that?
happy with what they've got?
Okay.
Yes.
Do
Understood.
we get dessert?
I
Oh my God.
leave. I
Damn it,
immediately
Rufus.
leave. I turn
Okay.
around and leave.
But dessert.
Ribbit.
Dessert.
Dessert.
Okay. We should probably
like
get the meeting kicked off,
Oh.
so that way we can. Wait, did you have something?
Oh no, sorry, I'm just rambling.
Okay. I suggest we take turns, like suggesting like things. Is there anybody who would like to go first? No. Productive meeting. Okay, meeting concluded. We're just
adjourned.
gonna wait until Ruger comes back. All right, Ruger. We talked it over vigorously. We decided that everything went perfectly.
Fate will go first, I suppose, if that's the case.
Okay.
So Fate, I suppose we did well at killing everything, but it seemed like we got in shambles towards the end when true combat was there and not just chickens. There seemed to be a lot of people doing whatever they wanted without listening to you, Commander, and we should probably fix that in the future.
I think I'm not the commander officially anymore, so
When you were
that
the
should
commander,
apply.
my commander, prior commander.
True, yeah. But so for anybody who in the future has to wrangle this group together, good advice. I definitely agree with that.
Yes. I thought we did well, though, for our first gallivanting in the dark together.
Petra says, yeah, I agree. It was a minor slay. Could use a little bit of cleaning up, but
I just first want to apologize about the whole chicken situation. I know that was on me. I'm used to being a ranger. I most of the time am not working with other people, so this is very new to me. I'm usually up in the trees, 100 miles, no, 20, 30 miles out from another person. So you might just have to, like, whoever's commander, just remind me to just reel it in a little bit.
Urban.
is this soothing music playing in the background of our debrief?
Someone
No,
is doing the harp.
It's there to keep
Okay.
everyone else in a woosah.
It's tense and awkward. No music.
Correct.
Okay.
I was hoping there was like a small like halfling in the corner, just like I will play for you as you talk. Don't.
I
mind
wrote our
me."
grocery list. Beautiful.
exactly.
Gorgeous.
Raw meat.
I too would like to echo my apologies. I'm very used to just being out in front. When I was part of the Berserkers, they would often just have me like in front of everybody as like the point person. And so I'm very used to that. So if you don't want me in front, you're going to have to kind of let me know.
Ribbit.
all good notes. Petra, I think you were mentioning something on the airship that I thought was a rather good idea. Something about what was it?
I don't remember. I didn't rewatch the episode yet.
Okay. It was the thing we were talking about at the table, like earlier today.
What, delegating?
No,
More?
was it the delegating? It was like the sub commander thing.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't just delegating.
Okay.
Just
cool.
that should happen. Okay, meta time. We should. I know this is a tall ask, and Adam got the short end of the stick because he had to do it first. But ideally, when we start these, whoever is going to be the mission commander for that mission should like give a little rundown of what their expectations are and how if they want to delegate, if they want to like micromanage a little bit more. Sounds stressful, could be me. But if that's you, you do you. Before we get off the airship and to where we're going.
As a reminder, when you guys received your first briefing, Hathama's suggestion was that the team come up with plans together and the mission commander have final say, not necessarily dictate everything. So that is a route to take as well. So, but it's whatever you guys feel is best for your vibe.
Yeah, if I can like out of like game just for a second, like I did review the video from like last time to like because I wanted to figure out like what exactly happened, and like everybody's apologizing for, like their part in like some small thing or another that honestly I felt was like no big deal. Like I loved playing all that with you guys. I do want to apologize. I definitely completely like flubbed the communication like at a certain point. Like things were like getting like kind of mixed up and I got really confused. So that was my apology.
Yeah, and I let it totally like boil over for me, and that really messed with the vibe, which is not what Petra would want. So I am sorry about that.
Well, this is just a kumbaya circle right here. I'm loving this.
Do we want to do like group hugs or something like that?
Can I have Daisy like walks out into the middle of the table and just starts like her tail just starts going like she's really happy.
Petra offers Tashi a hug. Petra like squeals in excitement, like sorority girl squeals. She's really excited about this.
Daisy's like her tail stops for a second and then she's like, "Oh, okay, it's happy." It's happy.
Great.
Jesus Christ.
Petra offers hugs to anyone else who's around.
Well,
I assume Sony rejects them.
And, like, you see spider webs like between his like arm and his body, and you see like a millipede like crawl like, through his shirt.
Okay, Petra gives him like a tap, like a pat on the shoulder.
I have never experienced warmth like this.
Oh my god.
Rufus is gonna do a little side hug with Petra and slip in a little wooden figurine in her clothes. It's
Roll a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand against passive perception.
It's like it's a little pig. It's a little pig.
Oh,
carving.
cute!
Yeah, because you know she likes meat.
I mean, who doesn't like some meat?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Petra's passive perception is 13, so she notices.
What's going on? Oh yeah.
She notices immediately.
Where did this come from?
Ribbit, where did this come from?
Emil, what does it mean
Quickly
when
tuck it
somebody
away.
fist bumps another person's pocket like that?
Emil's choosing to stay back. They're not back with the food yet.
Oh, right.
Fist bump someone's pocket.
He says that to Fate instead. I do not understand this custom.
He just looks at Wygot and he just shrugs and then goes back to the whetstone in his greatsword.
Sorry. Petra notices the pig immediately, holds it out in her palm. How big is it? Palm size?
Yeah, I got little hands, so I can only. I mean, I guess I could make. They're tiny. It's like
Okay.
yeah, I guess my palm size. So it would actually be very tiny for you.
Pretty little. Okay. Well, she holds it in her palm and says, and she lets Rupus know that she really appreciates his art still. She thinks he's really talented, but it remains outside her budget. And she hands it back to him.
Well, if we become better friends, I'll give you a nice discount. Incentive. But there's ink. Anyways, but I'm all for democracy. Kind of coming up with a plan all together, and then just final say with the commander. That works for me.
Ribbit.
Petra points out that that's good because Rupus is next up.
Can you say it's not easy being commander?
Say it.
Me?
Yeah.
It's not. Kermit. It's not easy being commander.
Well, it's not easy being
That was
commander.
perfect.
It's not.
Yeah, you gotta do it like Kermit, like,
"Oh,
it's not easy.
It's
being
not
commander."
easy being commander.
Easy game this cheesy.
Right. Okay. I guess there's more vocal inflections.
That's okay.
Over my hand. Anyways, we're getting there. It's not easy. Anyways.
For your extreme dedication in attempting to imitate Kermit the Frog, I would like to award you inspiration.
Oh no, it's like pity inspiration.
It's not easy
okay.
getting inspiration.
It's not
There's
easy.
no such thing as bad inspiration.
Inspiration.
So true.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, what is happening?
Anyways.
Stony is just kind of, he's in the background making beds right now. And just,
There are beds in here?
yeah, each of your, at each of your,
Oh,
chests
we
there
have
was
a
a
little
bed.
alcove with like
everyone
little
has their own
quarters.
little alcove with their own little bunk and their own chest.
Is there a bookshelf? Petra
There's
wants
a
a bookshelf.
communal
really
bookshelf,
bad.
but you could probably
Oh.
slide it into your. You could probably requisition one if you ask nicely.
Okay. Well, Petra's gonna ask if anyone else cares about that bookshelf.
Nope.
No? Slay. Petra. Wait, okay. Petra's strength is really bad. She's gonna attempt to move the bookshelf by herself into her alcove. Do you want me to roll?
No, it's not that heavy of a bookshelf.
Okay.
That's
Petra's strength is literally 8, so it takes her a while.
as she's slowly and it's kind of pathetic. Watch her try to drag it. Just in halts and stops. While she's doing that, anybody else doing stuff?
I would like to come back in with the food.
Please
and
do.
I brought dessert.
Yes.
What dessert did you bring?
I
There's only one.
was offered food from the dining hall, and it is a great tradition amongst my very worldly, fabulous little island. And I would like everyone to try this spicy soup that I have. It's spicy rice soup, little rice cakes, very spicy red sauce, delicious, more like a stew. And then here's gummy worms, and I have enough for everybody. In addition to what you asked for.
Stony takes a sip. Good soup.
Good reference.
Sweet worms.
I snagged some worms
Their
before
worms
she
are sweet.
before he can take all the worms because he thinks they're real. I swipes them, and then I like down a bowl of the soup, and I'm just like licking my chops, and then filling it a little bit more for Daisy.
Petra finishes dragging that bookshelf to her alcove. She's visibly upset because she broke a nail doing it, and she takes out a compact with like blotting papers to dab off some sweat that has appeared on her brow. And then she's going to try to subtly ignore Emil's request about the soup because she feels really guilty that she can't eat it.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Good soup.
About that
So you
time.
conceivably can't drink water either.
Yeah, she can drink water
So why can't you have the soup?
because it's full of food that's not meat. That's not the same. Water is not the same as soup.
Rice is like a heavenly, God-given sustenance. It is not food.
Okay, well, Petra is an obligate carnivore. If you want to make her feel bad and guilty in front of everyone,
Yeah, she can't eat
that's
it. Remember?
fine.
She
She
got really
literally
sad
can
about the green
only
beans.
eat meat.
Remember I mentioned the green beans and she like started crying?
Yeah, it makes her really sad because she's an anthropologist, so she knows all about like the foods and cultures of the world, and she can't appreciate any of them. Well, she can appreciate their culture. She can't like participate in their food rituals, which is so essential to human culture.
So you can't eat the gummy worms either.
No.
I just kind of bite one
Meat
off and
gummy
like rip
worms.
it off in my hand.
You can eat the real gummy worms, just not the sugar gummy worms.
Ew. Yeah.
Can you eat insects?
I don't see why not.
Is that-
So of the grubs that are brought back from the dining hall, are and this is a question for the DM, are they alive? Are they like wriggling?
It depends. What did Emil? Did you grab? You grabbed actual bugs, not just gummy ones, right?
Correct. I
Okay.
grabbed two handfuls of well, they're in little wooden canisters on top of each other.
Perfect.
But they are, so in one canister is this really fatty kind of larvae with like an oil base on top of it, and then on the bottom canister there's a second one, and that one's filled with slightly longer but thinner wormy little larvae, and that doesn't have any oil on it. The oil is unflavored and the flavor changes between the two. It's more of a delicacy, the bottom one.
This is so
Add
elaborate.
oil to the
There are
top.
artisanal larvae.
There you go.
This is really good galley food.
Let's not call it artisanal because that's just art is anal.
Art is
And I
anal
don't want
larva.
anal food
So,
again, please.
Actually, all of the food is way better than you would expect from a military dining facility. Now, this does happen to be one of the main military hubs in the Saffron Empire, but it is still a lot better than you would expect. And Emil, while you were actually out gathering the food, you heard rumor that there were a couple of VIPs on the premises.
Oh, good. I thought we had more money because we were like laundering money. Cool. Also, if anybody wants to stock up on food, I'm kind of telling the group right now is a great time to go because the VIPs. I'd like to reiterate that to everyone.
I have a question for you guys. A meta question. In the Navy, boot camp food is the best food you're ever gonna have in your fucking life. In your life in the Navy. It's trash everywhere after that. Just heinous and insult. Really. What is it? Is it like that for other branches?
So,
Yeah, for the
Is-
most part.
when I was in the Army, the best fried chicken I've ever had in my entire life was by this little old lady who made fried chicken for us in Fort Benning, Georgia when I was in basic training. And she would put it on your plate and say, "Here you go, boo," every single day. Best fried chicken of my life. Every
The
other
kitchen
place
ladies at boot camp are so
amazing,
nice.
right? It's because they know that your life is just going. It's like,
Oh,
maybe I
yeah.
can do something to help.
Yeah,
The
that like
only-
cumulative 60 minutes of your day is the only joy you
You got
experience.
60 minutes?
20-minute increments, and you get
got
to
20
eat for
minutes?
it takes that long for everyone to go through the line. We had really big divisions, so but if you're tall, if you're like 5'7", then you get 6 minutes to eat by the time you sit down.
That
So.
checks out. But I know the only military food that I've had to rival that was when I was in Kyrgyzstan at Manas, and
Yeah.
there are
Manas.
3 DFACs. Okay, there are 2 Army ones in tents, and there is a hard stand Air Force one where they have ice cream and candy bars.
Yep.
They would.
Let me tell you,
Unbelievable.
that ice cream was fucking delicious, even though it was
Amazing.
snowing outside.
Amazing.
Would you like me to tell you about Bagram?
Nope.
We had our local nationals cooking for us in our Air Force DFAC. They did not know how to make eggs. They were either running off your plate or black. So we ended up going to the Army DFAC, and it was Army cooks making food, and it was freaking delicious. So we went to the Army side
No way.
for our one meal every day.
I
Yep.
have never seen an Army cook down range. It was always contracted to
Oh yeah.
people from nearby nations that they flew in. The only time
We
I've
were-
ever seen Army cooks cook was in the field, not in a DFAC on the FOB, not in DFAC on the base.
Well, this was 2005, 2006, and I was there for both Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they even did watermelon carvings at the Army DFAC,
Okay.
and they gave out extra packaged cereals at the Air Force DFAC for
Our cook
Thanksgiving.
cooked a goat that we accidentally killed.
Oh no!
How much did you guys
It was
have to reimburse
delicious.
them?
I think we gave them
Whoops.
2,000 USD.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Who is
Get about half
who
as
is
much for a kid.
Gustaman 9000?
I don't know, but Gustaman said, "I miss you, Rupus," while you guys were in the middle of your bonding, so I wasn't gonna interrupt that.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
Mrs. Rupus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He has a
Gustaman.
fan?
Who are you? Face reveal, Gustaman. Rupus is your biggest fan.
Is that Victor?
I don't know.
Who's Victor's? Oh.
Well, I'm not going to force this person to dox themselves on the.
It might be.
In
Yeah,
this
it's
chat.
my job to dox people, all
Gustaman,
right?
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Reveal yourself, Gustaman.
Either way,
it's about
Anyways, cool.
it's about that time that Guardian Hathama comes back into the door, or back in through the door. Looks around. Ah, I see you have food. Good. Have you guys finished your debrief?
yes.
Yeah, it was a sleigh. We had a group hug at the end.
A group hug. I missed some things. I'm sorry. Can you reiterate?
Petra offers Emil a hug.
Emil stands
Hi,
up.
Rosie.
Yeah,
Oh,
hug.
Rosie's face.
Oh my god.
Petra offers Emil a hug since Emil missed the group hug, and then sits back down, and she's re-gluing the nail that broke while she was moving the bookshelf. Very conspicuously.
All right. So he looks around. Okay. Have you decided how you want to operate moving forward?
Maybe.
Maybe is better than no.
It will be complicated, but I think we have something figured out.
Delightful. What are your thoughts?
Well, for one, we're gonna try and discuss things beforehand a little bit more, and also try to not be too far on the chaotic side and not too far on the micromanagement side, unless that's how the commander wants to operate.
All right. Good luck with that.
Good communication.
About
I
right.
have a quick question. What happens if one of us dies? Does somebody get shipped in as a replacement, or will we be disbanded as a crew?
I
Do we have to train up our replacements?
haven't actually asked that question, but from what I understand, this is, at least for now, a permanent fixture. That actually dovetails into part of what I wanted to discuss with you. This team is part of, as you know, an experimental initiative. You are one of 4 teams operating on similar mission parameters, each one given separate missions and operating independently. You are Team West. I think that name is very boring. If you would like to be known as Team West, that is fine. But in my previous commands, I've allowed my units to select their unit name. I would like to afford
He
you the
raises his
opportunity.
hand immediately.
Petra's hand was already raised.
All right. Points to Petra.
She glares. She makes intense eye contact with Fate.
I did see Petra's hand up first, so
Go for it.
Petra's hand shoots up in the air, and she says, "Okay, I have it. You guys are gonna love it. I just know. Get ready. It's Slay Shard. Like Sky Shard, Star Shard, but we're Slay Shards. Stop looking at me like that."
Guardian Hathama looks pleadingly at Fate.
Oh, he's
That
not
was
gonna
a
like
suggestion. Fate?
pocket fisters.
No.
Slay
That
Shards it is
is-
then,
That
right?
is another
Okay.
suggestion. Does anybody else have any thoughts?
Guys, meta. We don't have to be Slay Shards. I literally just came up with that. It is not something I've been thinking about and waiting to say.
Liv, it sounds like we're gonna get stuck with that.
I know,
Please-
it sounds like it's
please
the
have
best of the
better
2
ideas.
choices.
You
Please
guys
have more
should have
than
come
2
up with something
ideas.
else.
Barely had time to do the tasks I was supposed to do for my character.
Multitask. The
Oh God, are you
poison,
offering?
the poison darters.
No. Sam, I would like to say I did suggest just 3 weeks ago. So
Pocket
Uh-huh.
fisting?
Yep.
the names.
Still barely
The
had
names.
time. Yep. Haven't had
I
a day
forgot
off.
about it.
Sam, you're not allowed to have a day
Okay, what's
off.
something we all have in common?
Yep.
Burgers,
We like to fist
reliables.
pockets.
Well,
Art
I don't need you to come up
vengeance
with it right
killers.
now. Obviously, this would just be for us.
I would like to offer for us to be called the Heart Vengeance Killers.
Heart Vengeance Killers.
Yes.
Petra's, I'm not really like a vengeance kind of girly.
Vigilante.
It's like not my vibe. Lots of vocal fry on vibe.
So this is not my vibe.
Correct.
Jesus.
Well, think on it. Again, this is just for when I give our reports up to my command.
He throws his hand up one more time.
And
Vibe checkers.
Yes! Petra like she's giddy, she's clapping. She can't wait.
he shots down. All right, so we have
I think,
pocket.
I think
This
Slay
is-
shard. Do not skip Slay shard.
Not
Put
skipping
that
it.
on the list.
Slay, shard, and vibe, checkers, and vengeance heart killers.
What?
And I'd like to propose the Star Shard Vanguard.
Ooh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
that's a
fucking
mood.
The star, shard, vanguard.
Star
The Star
Shard.
Force?
What do you use in the past? I won the Civil War with my beard.
All right. He's jotting all these down. He actually gives a thoughtful nod to Tashi's suggestion.
Wow.
He seems least disturbed by that one.
Racist.
Rupus.
It's specious. Thank you.
The Star Force?
He also jots Star Force down.
I feel like that one automatically gets my response. I wanted to be a part of. We almost got onto the Star Unit, or Jesus Christ, the Space Force unit that was put in over at Colorado.
We're this close.
I have to
Would've been
vote
cool.
for that.
Says, all right. I will.
Scott have a suggestion?
Hathama's hole divers.
Wait, what? Do you say Anthema's full
Anthema-
divers?
Athema's
Hole divers.
Oh.
Like we're diving in
Diving
holes
into
for
the
Hathama,
holes?
or diving into Hathama's holes, maybe.
We're
Fine with
spelunking.
that.
Petra
Maybe
winks
that's
at
the
how we
spelunking.
got.
Ruger gives
Star.
a kind of hearty, like, you can barely see it because of the, as he's jotting it down. He's trying to be very stoic in front of his command.
The Star Spelunkers?
Spelunk me, daddy.
Do you actually say that out loud?
No.
Mhm.
Wait.
Mhm.
All right. Says, well, think on it. When we have our next briefing, we'll decide on an official name. I have a little more intel to go over and prepare to give to you before we receive our next mission. In the meantime, I have your allotment for supplies and a little surprise. When I went up to see my commander, they gave me these. And he opens his hand, and you see rank in silver.
Slay!
Congratulations. You've all been promoted.
Meow.
Second defenders. And he lays them down on the table. And you notice they are the four-pointed stars in silver. And then... wow, brain just stopped. I'm so sorry. They're 8-pointed stars in bronze, not 4-pointed stars in silver. They're 8-pointed stars in bronze, and he hands them to you. And emblazoned on them is a little shield with a dagger stabbed through from top to bottom. Tashi.
This is really awesome. Might I request one about a quarter of the size of this for Daisy?
Noted.
Thank you.
Petra?
It's Liv, actually. I have a DM question.
okay.
It's not a DM question, it's a point of clarification because I have the rank structure. You can't see it. We were defenders first class before this, right?
Yes, now you're defender second.
Okay. So it is 4-pointed silver.
Okay, you were right. I should look at things. Yeah, it would help if I actually prepared for sessions, huh?
I mean, you only got a baby. I mean, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm not saying that to like drag you.
I know. No, I appreciate
it. Okay, so it has dagger With
Yes. So in the center, it's a shield with a dagger coming down through the top.
oh, cool. Okay.
And as a reminder, the different kind of emblems on the front are unit. They annotate the units, and so usually it's the different branches will have their symbol on there. But this is one that you've never seen before. It is unique to your type of unit. And so they are, as Liv reminded me, 4-pointed silver stars. And he hands them to you. It reminds you, typically units will wear these on their shoulder or their breast, but as you operate in the shadows, keep this somewhere where you can show it to show your authority or your actual rank, but not where it is seen at all times. You will be in situations where you don't want to be identified as agents of the Empire, obviously. So, and Stony does pin it to the inside of his underwear, as he asked before. Additionally, I have been authorized to give each of you a session with one of our specialists to enhance one of your preferred skills. Train with them, learn more, become stronger or better. And he gives each of you a little writ, and it's basically a little certificate or pass, I guess, that you'd be able to hand off to one of the specialists, and they would train you to increase one of your, or to become proficient in any skill you're not currently proficient in. So, then he hands out a bag of 50 gold to each of you. This is your allotment for supplies. You can see the quartermaster. There is also a combat Magis that you can visit. There is a medical officer and an armorer, all on this floor. And he kind of points in different directions, or points down the hall opposite from where the dining facility was to where the quartermaster, armorer, all those folks are.
Did you say 50 gold, Brandon?
50. All right. Go ahead and go on your way. Please report back in 2 hours' time so that we can go over the information we have here. Any questions?
We have to get this training done right now.
No, but you're
We have
welcome
get
to.
this training done. Okay.
You can have this. You can do this at any point in the future when you are here. But obviously, the sooner you receive the training, the easier it will be for you to apply it to your operations.
Of course.
I'm really sorry. Can you repeat who is on, like, who the people are that we can visit?
Absolutely.
On this
So
level?
on this floor, which is the only floor of the building you have authorization to travel around, there is a combat Magis, pardon me.
What is that?
Basically,
What?
they are your magical supply and train you in magic.
Okay.
You have the medical officer, the armorer, and the quartermaster.
Okay.
And of course, the dining facility. All right. If you have any special items you need to find, please let the quartermaster know. Otherwise, if there are no further questions, you're dismissed.
I go to the
Right
quartermaster.
over to the quartermaster.
Everyone's going to the quartermaster.
Well,
And-
Petra goes straight to the medical officer
Okay.
because she wants potions.
Perfect.
That's-
Now, I know a while back I sent most of you a store inventory. Do you guys still have access to that? If not, I can
What?
resend it to everybody. It was last campaign. I
do
know
not
I need to
recall
send
that.
that to Emmy and Adam.
Oh, I remember. That's what I was. When I said, "Are there links to these things?" I thought we might be going off of a list that you made.
Got it.
but
No,
I
no, no.
figured out it
Yeah,
was
well, you just
a
put it in the
handbook.
Yeah, I'm working on
server,
that
and so we
right
can pin
now.
it. Perf.
Just gotta. That's my wife's. There we go. When too many people are signed into one computer and you can't find files.
Love it.
Send us her magical items.
Indeed.
Yeah, I feel like Mariah would give us better stuff.
Wow. That's cold,
It
my
would be
guy.
the same stuff. It would just be named really funny things.
Exactly. It makes it better. It has flavor.
All right. I'll make sure to
me?
get that to you guys before our next session, but I do have a store guide pulled up right here. If you guys just want to go shopping.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
Petra like claps. She's excited about a shopping spree. Can't wait. Has everyone else already scurried out? Sounds like you guys were in a hurry. No?
Oh,
Okay.
I think I'm still there.
I have
'cause
questions.
Yeah, Stony hasn't gone anywhere. So. All right.
Lucas wants to set up his own hut.
Tasha, you had questions?
Why are you calling?
A cup. So this is Sam asking the question. So
Sure,
the
sure,
things we're asking of the quartermaster are unrelated to our wish list items, correct?
You can ask the quartermaster for those wishlist items, and he
Okay.
will maybe try to look for them.
Okay.
So
right. So-
that's where your wish list would end up going eventually. I was just hoping to
Okay.
look at it that way I could say that's not going to happen, or yeah, that's great.
Oh. So do you want me to wait to have that talk?
If
with
you
the
have it now, you
quartermaster?
can do it now.
Wait, you
Okay.
didn't say no to any of my things. So does
As to-
that mean
you had a million items? I have not had a
it
chance to
was
look through them yet.
19 things?
He asked
That's
for
not-
3.
Of each.
Well, yeah, but it goes in order of rarity and then most likely to least likely, plus most likely that I want, or most that I want to least that I want, but still probably the most likely to get. Do you see how that flips? So it's like what
The math is still not mathing. 19 does not become 3 that way.
Yeah.
it does if he says no to half of it, and I don't know what he's going to say no to, so I just put it all there and hope for the best.
Jesus Christ.
Which is why I
Well,
actually
no.
haven't looked at it yet. So, regardless, when you make a request to the quartermaster, it'll obviously usually take time to acquire most of these things, and so that's why I was trying to get your submissions now. That way, he would have time to work on them. But yeah, so if you have that list, go ahead and send it to me, or shoot it to me. Talk to me. Tell me.
Okay. Well, I did actually send it to you.
Perfect.
While we've been here on
Got it.
Discord, but also I can say it. Excuse me, Mr. Quartermaster. I have some requests. Well, really more like, if I could have anything in the world, kind of like a wish list kind of thing.
I'm just kind of standing behind Tashi with very wide eyes.
Like
and,
in a
almost,
line.
almost like looming, just wanting to grab you, like shaking, like, hurry up.
So the first list is going to be my common list. And as you know, one of the reasons that I'm here is because I do get big when I'm upset. So I would very much like to have a great axe that I can use when we're in trouble. And then I'd also like a javelin to use in case I might be able to take care of something from a distance. And then just as like backup, just in case all of that doesn't work, I'd love a light hammer because I am intending to be close to our enemies when we are getting into the thick of it. In terms of magical items, do I talk to you about this or do I talk to the combat Magis?
Well,
Still you?
So the individual you're looking at is a 7.5-foot half-orc, darker skin, some nicely neat kept dark hair on top of his head, a couple big fangs coming up from his bottom jaw, piercing green eyes, very large ears, the better to hear you with, a very large nose with a chunk taken out of it from some sort of event or accident before, and a nice, well-trimmed but full beard. Looks down at you.
Well, I can always try to look for items, but they're hard to get. I'll look for those items you asked for. But magic items, you might want to see the combat Magis. She'll have a better idea than I will.
All right, I can do that. And then just one last question before I go talk to the combat Magis. I know that we have a writ for some time with somebody with proficiencies. Is there somebody here who might be able to teach me how to have some proficiency with a great axe, even if we don't have access to one?
Yes, if you go to the training room at the other side of the floor, they have weapons experts and combat experts that can help you learn things.
Perfect. Thank you
Are you sure
so
you don't
much.
want to become proficient in logistics? It's what keeps the Empire going.
Yeah, I'm quite sure, but I do want to say you have lovely eyes, and thank you so much for helping me. I'm gonna
Of
walk away
course.
and
Do you
let
need
someone
to
else
shop
go.
my wares?
And he looks around and you see what looks like a general store.
I haven't had a chance to look at the list yet.
That's
so
okay, I have it.
I might be back.
Did we get paid?
Is there anybody
Where
else
is the
that's at the
list?
quartermaster? I haven't sent it to you yet. I have the
Oh.
list in front of me, so I'll make sure to
I
send it
see.
to you before we go.
Got it.
Useful.
I believe
Okay.
Emil is next, and then it's me.
Yes.
Hi.
So
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Hi. Good to meet you. Thank you so much. I heard what you said before, so I totally understand everything. I don't say totally. That's Liv's thing. I'm sorry. I say I completely understand. Logistics is the way to go. While I'm here, do you have any herbalism kits that I can buy?
Do I have an herbalism kit? I think I
That's
do.
the one.
Let me look through
Beautiful
my things.
Oh, buddy. Whew. Exciting.
come on. Sorry, I accidentally closed it out.
Oops.
Oops.
And I,
Okay.
While he's looking for that, Petra stayed behind. I know I said that she ran straight to the medical center. She didn't, but that is where she's going to go first. She stayed behind after you guys all left to go to the quartermaster because she's decorating her alcove. So she hangs up her the tapestry that she stole from that tomb.
Crypt.
She hangs up her tapestry and she's rearranging all her books on her little shelf. And she spreads out one of her extra like fashion cloaks, like not for sneaking or anything, not practical, like a fashion cloak to act as like a cute bedspread. Slay.
There we go.
So you stole things from another, let's just say, culture's.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being pretty clear.
Funeral
Petra's an
pyres.
anthropologist. She's a classically educated anthropologist,
train
so
at the
she
British
do be
Museum?
thieving.
I was about to say, it was
yeah,
very English.
British Museum
coded.
vibes. Petra doesn't know that yet. That her attitudes towards other cultures are problematic. She thinks she's being appreciative.
Understood.
There you go.
I do happen to have an herbalism kit here. It's 5 gold.
Beautiful. I have 50. I will give you this 5, and I would like that. Do you have a the little one already asked for a warhammer, so I can wait on that unless you have a second just laying around.
I believe she asked for a great axe.
Oh, fabulous. Do you have a warhammer?
I can try to requisition one.
Okay,
Check
and that
back
do
in
you
a
have
couple of
crowbar?
hours.
A couple hours. Oh, that's exciting.
For the great
Do you have a
axe, too.
crowbar? For the great axe. I'll tell Tashi. Do you have a crowbar?
I do happen to have a crowbar.
How much is that?
2 gold.
Sold. Okay. Do you also have... Perfect, this is working out. Do you have manacles?
Here,
I have manacles.
you're gonna snatch up the manacles.
I have a few sets of manacles.
How much are those?
2 gold.
Whew. Math. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm gonna have those please on my plate.
How
Where
many?
did you say I can get more than one? How many do you have?
I have several, but I can only give out so many per person.
Okay, what's the upper limit?
I can give you a maximum of 2.
I'll take both of them, please.
That'd
I'll
be
let the
4
rest of
gold.
the group know. Fabulous. And you said the magic items were over at the magic dispensary, but if I wanted to get proficiency over here, I could, per se, the herbalism kit?
I actually, if you go to I believe I heard you call it a galley, they have an herbalist there who could teach you to be proficient with it.
This works. Here's your gold. If I may have my goods, sir, I will leave you be.
Indeed.
And
And then I will wander off to the galley.
Tashi, before you leave, he waves you down. Now that I
I'm
actually
not
have.
leaving yet because
Okay.
I don't know if there's things I want. I think there are things I want to buy. I'm
Got
just
it.
waiting for that.
He says, I do happen to have one of those great axes about. It's 30 gold.
Of course it is. All right. I'll go ahead. How would you feel about taking 20 gold for that?
I'm not authorized to barter.
All right. I guess I'll take it.
Were there any other items you were looking for?
Yes. I was looking for a javelin. Do you have any one of those about?
I do happen to have a javelin. I have several. They're 5 silver apiece. How many do you need? I can issue you up to 5.
I'll take 2 of those.
Delightful.
And then, do you have any light hammers?
I do have 2 light hammers.
Can I please? How much are those?
2 gold apiece.
I will take both of those, please. And then, do you have any healers kits?
I do indeed have a healer's kit. It is 5 gold pieces.
I will take that as well.
Yes, Emil, you
And-
got 50 gold.
And one last, would you have like just a ball on a string? It's something for Daisy. I just want to give her something to play with.
What would you like the ball to be made out of? What's Daisy?
This is Daisy.
Oh my gosh, look at you. You're so adorable. Oh, come to Grong.
Puts out his hand, and Daisy's like this little drop in his giant hand.
Oh, you're so adorable. Anything for you. What do you want the
tail-
ball made out of?
Her tail is literally just going like this, and she's just like nudging his hand with her like face.
You like soft things, don't you? Oh, hold on.
He reaches down and he like messes around with some stuff. He pulls out this like little monkey's paw of braided velvet on a tiny thin chain with a mahogany handle.
This is a gift to the most adorable little friend I've ever seen.
Well, thank you so much, and Daisy, thanks you, Daisy. Daisy, come on, come on. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I pay him, and then I'm gonna head towards the Magis.
He's so pleased that he says, hey, other one that I just talked to, I do have a warhammer I can give you. I'm in a great mood now.
Oh, Daisy.
I turn around really quickly.
You said you want a
kind of
warhammer,
excited.
right?
Just getting back, like, yeah.
I was holding
Yes,
this
I
one for
did.
someone else, but if you're friends with the bunny, 15 gold.
Isn't she so wonderful? I take it and just kind of slide the gold to him. And my absolute favorite. What a good friend.
Delightful.
What happened to his Scottish accent?
You know my accents don't ever.
No,
say.
I get it.
You say 15 for that?
15, 1-5.
Are you keeping track of this? Because I feel like I got lost. I got too excited.
No, I don't usually keep track of your guys' gold. I have you guys do that.
Honor system.
So you should be somewhere around.
2 manacles was 2 gold each, so 4.
I think you're somewhere around 35 gold in the hole.
In the hole, didn't we
Well,
get...
from your 50.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is it my turn now, Dad?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna ask the quartermaster. Can I sell you things that I procured from people?
Absolutely. I always take equipment.
All right. He's gonna bring up a heavy crossbow, a dagger, normal dagger, a mace, a scimitar, and that's it for now.
So a heavy crossbow. What else?
Dagger,
And a mace.
mace, and a scimitar.
Well, for this crossbow, I can give you 45 gold.
Okay.
For the scimitar. Wow, come on, computer.
It's 25 in the game.
There you go, so I can give you 20 for it.
Okay.
For your dagger, I can give you a gold.
Okay.
And for this beautiful looking mace with only a little bit of blood, I can give you 4 gold.
All right. He's gonna hand those over, and then he is gonna ask how much would plate mail run me these days.
Oh, plate's pricey, my friend.
Understandable.
You guys see that? There it goes. I drew that.
Armor.
It's our insignia. Slay.
Nice.
Plate usually runs 1,500 gold.
Do you guys have a layaway option?
I
almost
always have
Christmas.
some on hand. When you have the money, I can have it for you.
Okay.
Piece by piece.
Then let's see. So martial weapons, in terms of proficiency, that counts for heavy weapons as well, right?
I think you have to have heavy weapons separately, but you guys always ask me the questions I should know and don't.
Benji just let out the most rancid fart. Thought you guys should know that he's not always cute.
It's so cute because it's happening on your end.
Because if it's all, I think it's all martial and all simple weapons, right? For paladin.
Come on, computer. Why are you doing this? I believe so.
So I wouldn't need to become proficient in it in order to get better with my greatsword, essentially.
No. You for a greatsword, you already have proficiency in that.
Okay. I suppose I would ask him if he would know whom to talk to in order to become somewhat more intimidating. Oh wait, I'm already proficient in that shit. Can I get expertise with this?
No expertise this time, just proficiencies.
Okay. He's gonna ask for how to become more sneaky.
That is a good question. Over next to the combat training center, there is the intelligence office, and they have some agents there who might be able to help you.
Okay. I'm gonna head over there then and go and talk to the intelligence agents.
All right. Who else is here in Grunk's shop?
Petra's finally left her alcove, but it sounds like Rupus beat her there because she was busy decorating.
Maybe this is the quartermaster?
Yes.
Okay. I was kind of, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Wait, are you gonna put the item list?
Not
Or is
today.
there a way we can...
I won't be able to get it to you guys till.
That's fine. Okay. I guess I'm most curious about... do you have rope?
I'm curious about
I'm
the.
curious. Okay, yeah. I need to, like, listen to Kermit before going on these sessions. Anyways, I guess I'm most curious about some rope.
Do you want hempen or silken rope?
Ooh, on the occasion. I'll take... so bad. I'll take 50 feet of rope. Helping.
That'll be a gold piece.
Only a gold piece?
I mean,
Wow.
a gold piece is a lot of money to a normal person.
Oh. That's true. Rolling in the dough. What kind of arrows do you have? Like, do you have different types of arrows? Or
I
just-
have the
is
kind of
there
arrows that
standard
are
types
sharp
of
things
arrows?
on sticks.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there's any special kind.
I don't currently have any special kind of arrows, but did you have something in mind you were looking for?
No, it's escaped my mind what kind of different arrows there are.
I turned around whenever you were
that's
talking
fine.
about the rope, and I'd like to ask you Oh, do you have any of those?
Me?
Fuck, I just had it. Fuck. This was for you.
Me?
Yeah, this was
Rufus?
for you.
Okay.
And I wanted you to have it. Oh, do you have any walloping ammunition? Anything that really just packs a punch?
I
Like
don't.
a fisting? Like some fisting punch? Okay. Okay, and health potions are with the medical officer.
Yep.
What other things would you have in the inventory other than armor, weapons? Do you have a crafter's kit?
Let me look around real quick. I used to have one. I think I might have one
Okay,
still.
is a crafter's kit a thing?
I don't have a crafter's kit per se. What are you trying to do?
Anything that could be whittled, any tool that could be used to whittle at wood.
I have woodworker's
Carve at
tools.
wood. Oh, perfect. And you'll
Go ahead.
you buy stuff as well?
I do. Did you want the woodcarver's tools?
Oh, yes, please. How
Gold
much?
piece for the kit.
Oh, I have so much more money to spend. Okay. Yes. I have one wooden figurine
Mm-hmm.
of a nice little owl.
Mm-hmm.
It's sorry, it's made from oak.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very detailed, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you like to buy it for?
I don't see much combat utility with that. I don't think I could issue that out to anybody.
It's a great paperweight, and you could also put it on. It's a good conversational piece.
What is it again?
It's an owl figurine made from oak.
Listen,
It's
I can't purchase it using official funds, but my daughter's
5
birthday
gold.
is coming up.
1 gold. Oh,
He pulls out his little pouch.
So I can give you 6 silver for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. She's gonna love this. She
Okay.
looks at me sometimes and goes, "Woohoo!" So it'll be fun.
Oh, that's so sweet.
My
Okay.
daughter does that. Every time she sees an owl, she goes, "Woohoo!
Oh. Well, I hope your daughter loves it. I'm gonna I want to put a little bow on it. Do you have a? Can I quickly buy? Do you have like a ribbon?
I
buy it from
have
you
a
and
little
then
bit
put it
of
on the
ribbon.
figurine?
You don't need to buy it from me, but thank you.
Oh, okay. We'll just put a little like ribbon thingy on it in exchange.
Delightful.
That. Yeah, I think I'm done
Okay.
with that.
Who's next?
I guess it's Petra. Petra wants to go to the medical people first, though.
Okay.
She goes there.
As you walk into the med center, I wish I could show you the picture. I hadn't uploaded it yet, but you guys see a man that looks like a cross between Misha Collins and Leonard McCoy.
Yeah, I can picture it. I see it.
He's average height, 5'9" ish for an adult human male. Shaggy brown hair, a little longer than military regulation would love, but not quite enough to get him in trouble. Piercing green eyes, a strong jaw, very focused expression, but you can see from the little laugh lines he's probably a fairly jovial person.
How old does he look?
He looks like maybe early 40s, late 30s.
Okay. Interesting. Petra approaches and tells him she needs potions. I was busy making lists. I didn't think that far ahead to be in character to ask that. She needs
Okay.
potions.
Well, what kind of potions do you need, friend?
Okay. Petra bats her eyelashes a little bit and asks for some healing potions.
Healing potions. My specialty. Well, I've got a few here. Maybe if my thing will work.
She rests her hand on the counter and leans in a little bit and is like, "What are your rates?"
completely oblivious to you. He says, "Well, it depends on the size of the potion. You know, it's the size of the potion really matters. You know."
I completely agree.
Christ.
What is this noise?
It's
just a
thing.
high-pitched part of the song.
Yes, it is. Okay, so something weird happened to my store list, and like half my stuff is missing. So, bear with me.
That's okay.
I'm listening to Emmy's playlist,
There we go.
and it's bomb. Well, I guess it's
Is it the one that your ex-husband liked? Or is it a different playlist?
Well, I guess it's more one song, and then I guess Spotify's kind of doing its own thing. It's
I don't
Betty
post
Get
it.
Money by Young Gravy.
There you go. Yeah.
But now
I
it's
love
John
Young Gravy.
Yeah.
Because I put that in my it's called Drunk Me playlist, and it's easy to find. So
Love
that way,
it.
anytime I'm drunk and I just want to go like dance, like it's 2003, I'm ready to go. I was like 8 in 2003. Let's clarify. So
Jesus.
some doozies. We got some crazy
That's
prog
Brandon
up
dancing
there.
as an 8-year-old.
What's your Spotify?
Wait, how old are you?
Yeah, wait, you were 8?
27, 28.
Children.
You were not.
2000.
I was 7 in
1995.
2003.
Oh
No,
my
I
God,
was
what are we?
6 in
Wait.
2003.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Way to dox ourselves. Shit.
I don't really care.
Emmy, what's your Spotify? Well, then you're gonna put it
No.
on the ether. Okay.
So, well, I do happen to have some
Right.
potions here. Unfortunately, all my big ones were just taken for some VIP coming through. But I got a couple common potions of healing. They're 50 gold apiece.
Okay. She, like, audibly gags at that. You know what? I have some other shopping to do, so I might swing back by after I'm done.
Please do. It would be great to see you again.
She turns around and leaves. Her tail's like dragging on the ground.
See you
She's very
soon.
disappointed. Oh my fucking god. Okay, she goes to the quartermaster. Sorry. Jeez. Okay, she goes to the quartermaster. Her tail's still dragging on the ground. She looks like very downtrodden. She walks up to the counter and says, "Hi.
Hey,
Looking for stuff."
I like your horns. What can I do for you?
She perks up immediately and flips her hair and says, "Oh my god, thank you." What's he wearing? Does he have anything I can compliment?
So he's wearing, it's a pretty basic tan uniform, nothing too fancy. I just have really clean boots, though.
Oh my god, your boots are such a slay, so shiny.
You see a little pink twinge to his dark cheeks. Oh, I do. My wife does a really good job shining them for me.
Oh my god, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
Slay.
she's adorable. Anyway,
Aw.
what can I help you with?
Okay, so the first thing that I need is some manacles. You know how it is.
Gotta bring home some high-value targets.
Yeah, you get it.
Well, I can issue you up to 2 pair. They're 2 gold apiece.
Perf, I will take 2 pairs.
Everyone's buying manacles today.
Oh my god, who else bought manacles?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the shopping choices of other individuals who come into the store.
Oh my god, it's just like a little bit of gossip. You can trust me.
I'm sorry, I have to observe quartermaster soldier privilege.
Jesus.
I get it. I respect you. Okay.
It's called QUIPPA.
Please write that down as a potential title.
What was it?
It's called QUIPPA.
It's called Quiver.
QUIPPA. Like HIPAA
like
with a
HIPAA,
Q?
but with a Q.
Because Quartermaster HIPAA.
Gotcha.
Okay. Slay, thanks for those manacles. Okay, the next thing that I'm looking for is I just love to like cause a little drama every now and again. So do you have a forgery kit?
I happen to have 2 left.
Oh my god. Okay, just one is fine. Just one.
They're a little expensive, though. If you want the high-quality one, which is all I carry anymore, 15 gold.
That will be worth every single gold piece. I just know it.
I sure hope so.
Okay. We're not asking. We're asking about non-magical items because there's no way in fucking hell he's gonna have the magical ones, right?
He does not carry magical items. The combat Magis does.
Slay. Okay, cool. All right. She's gonna lean in real close and say, "Now, don't lie to me. I'm looking for something a little bit like, you know." I don't know what the word for this is. I'm out of character. Rare. Why could I not think of the word rare?
It's called a stroke.
Anyway, something a little more on the uncommon side. I need some truth serum. I'm trying to dig up a little bit of dirt.
I don't have any of that. You might want to check with the med officer, but I don't know if he carries it. He might be able to requisition some for you, though.
Okay. All right. I so appreciate the advice. Do you know where I could find like some intel officers to help train me?
Actually, yes. Boy, everyone wants the intel folks today. Down at the other end of the floor, over by the combat training center, there's the intelligence office.
Slay. Thanks. It was good to see you.
Have a great
She
day.
walks off. Her tail is swaying up in the air. She's feeling much better. And then she wants to go train and become proficient in investigation.
Perfect.
Okay. So I do that. Am I proficient now?
Yes, you become proficient in investigation.
Fabulous.
Right. I haven't heard anything from Wagat yet.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Adam,
Everybody's.
I'm still not hearing anything from Wagat.
Whoops.
You're
Oh,
better
there it
now.
is.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Yeah, so Wagat's gonna go down to the quartermaster HIPAA as well, and kind of like look around, look behind him a little bit and see like what kind of like materials are on the shelves. Does he see any like anything that looks like vaguely like reagents?
Reagents that would be used for what?
Like magical stuff, materials?
Magical, no. You don't see. Everything looks pretty benign for him. If you wanted magical stuff, the combat Magis would be your best bet.
Okay. Then Wagat's gonna say, I am looking for the Magis. Have you seen them?
Yes, the Magis is just down the hall, third door on the left.
All right. Wagat's gonna go down to the Magis.
All right.
And
You walk in and you see a very severe-looking woman. She is a little bit older. Looks to be in her late 40s, late 50s, pardon me, maybe early 60s. Hair is starting to get a little bit of gray in it. Long hair down to just past her shoulders. She has these gray eyes that are very deep but very angry. Crow's feet and a very thin mouth that looks like it's turned almost down into a frown. She looks at you. What do you want? Pardon me, that's the wrong voice. That's someone else. What do you want?
what I am looking for is not often found where torches burn bright. Yet I have seen you frequent
Get
these
to
corridors.
it. I don't have a lot of time for these words.
You carry resources for the magical arts, I think.
I do? Congratulations,
of
you could read the
93%.
sign on the door.
A pouch of 93% iron shavings, 7% silver. Fleece of a sheep shorn in winter, and a vial of newt eyes. You carry such things?
I do? That will cost you 31 gold.
You have it. And do I see the shards of a broken jar on the bench behind you?
She picks up a jar and smashes it. Now you do. What do you want?
How much?
Get the glass off my shelf and leave.
Wagat scoops it into his like just his hand, and then like, hunched over, just kind of like scurries off down the corridor.
Goodbye to you too.
He doesn't reply. He's gone.
And she goes back to her magical tinkering. All right, is there anybody else that has shopping or proficiency left that they want to do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're all waiting to talk to the Magis.
All right, I think you guys saw that interaction. You saw him coming out as you guys are all going in. And how many of you are going to the Magis? All right, as you guys walk in, more of you. All right, understand this. I'm a very busy woman. I have a lot to do. Be straight to the point. What do you want? You, the blue
Talking
one,
dog.
talk.
So first of all, I'm gonna like nudge Daisy, and Daisy's gonna run over and try to impress this very irritable woman.
Oh, get this creature away from me. Ugh.
I hide Daisy. I would like a clockwork amulet, a masquerade tattoo. Wait, I probably need to like get a tattoo artist to do that, and a mask charm, please.
I could show you how to do the tattoo. They're easy to do on yourself if you'd like.
Great. Let's forget that clockwork amulet and mask charm. How much would those cost me?
I don't just carry these items. They're rare. I'd have to find them for you.
All right. How long
She
would
hands
that
you a
take?
slip, a requisition slip. Write down what you want here, and I'll do what I can.
I write it back down. Are you in need of unpacking some things, or are you okay?
Unpacking things. Are you making an advance on me?
No, I'm trying to make sure that
Could be.
you're
Is that
all
what you
right.
mean?
You're very irritable. Is
Oh.
that normal for you?
Well, thank you for noticing. Yes, I am quite irritable. When you live as long as I have, and you have to deal with the same bullshit from the same people every day, all I want to do is work on my magic and kill the bad guys. And no, they have me here taking requisition forms from people like you.
Why don't you come with us?
Come with. What do you
Yeah,
even
come with
do?
us. We're gonna go kill some baddies. Yeah, come on. Let's
Petra
go.
pipes up from the background. Have you heard of yoga?
Look.
Oh,
I'm
this
not going
fucking
with
meditator.
anybody. I don't even know who you are. I have my work here.
Could be
What
really
else do you need?
relaxing.
I thought you just said your work wasn't fulfilling, though.
It's not fulfilling, but I have my assignment.
I mean, all right. If you don't want to work to get out of something that ain't fulfilling for you, then that's your choice. But in the meantime, I would appreciate these items, and thank you, and have yourself a nice day.
Check back in a few days. I'll see if I can find them.
All
Can't
right.
guarantee
Thank
it.
you. All right. Thank you.
Yoga gal. What do you want?
Hey, Queen. I don't know what you have going on in your life, but like I hope it gets easier for you soon. Sorry. Okay. She's gonna skip the bullshit and just ask for the requisition slip and request a dark shard amulet, earring of message, and shift weave.
Perfect. She takes your requisition form. What else?
That's it for me, Queen. I hope you have a great day.
She rolls her eyes. Ugh, I hate pleasantries. Have a good day as well.
You know it.
And you, pointing at Emil.
You got a masquerade tattoo?
Do I look like an artist?
I'll take that as a no. You got an absorbing tattoo?
Did I stutter? I don't do
I'll take that as a
tattoos.
no.
I can probably requisition a tattoo artist to come provide a tattoo for you at some point in time.
I don't think that's how that works, but I'll appreciate both of those. You have the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords. Oh yeah, tattoo for that one as well.
Yeah, I'm nudging. Like, yeah. Get that.
She puts a requisition slip in front of you. Do what your friends did.
Okay, perfect. Onto that, I'd also like to put Baba Yaga's Mortar and Pestle. I feel as though during our escapades, we will need that in the future. Particularly though today, do you have a talking doll on hand?
A talking doll? No, I don't have a talking doll.
Why? They're very common. Okay, do you have a box seeker?
Look, put it on the requisition slip.
Okay, I put both of those on the requisition slip. What about the periaptive closure? That's common. You gotta have that, right?
She starts pulling some curtains from the sides of the counter.
Don't you dare. I need
Requisition slip. Shk.
Is that the salmon form or the light blue? No, you know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out. We got it.
I wanted something.
you. So were we just not gonna get anything from this lady?
You're not
Okay,
getting
cool.
magic items today. It's just you can get your requisitions.
Putting in our
Fine, then I put in my 17 item list of requisitions and I go over to the damn galley. And
May I put
yeah.
in a form of requisition?
She there's a little sign that says if you want something, fill out a slip. It's on the counter.
I'm gonna scribble down the beat of refreshment and then slip it under.
Perfect. And I'm assuming these are all the things you guys have DM'd me.
Yeah.
If you haven't,
Yeah.
just whatever
I
you
also need to
whatever
DM
you're
you
looking
more.
for, DM them.
Walloping ammunition. That's why it wasn't on the other list, because it's magical. Put that
Oh,
on
the
your
walloping
list.
ammunition. Okay, I need to look into that.
Yes, you do.
What it is.
That's fair.
Just
Okay,
as like
sorry.
a retcon, and also to keep it like on a camera or whatever. Let's just say like Wagat left his listed there as well.
Perfect.
As he was leaving, he like took the pottery shards and then fucking left the note on the table.
Perfect.
Petra ran back to the quartermaster after that because she realized she forgot something really important.
All right. While you're running back, Faye, were you going to the Magis at all?
I will just go there and fill out my requisition form and
Okay.
submit it.
And I believe you were going over to work on becoming. What was your proficiency you were working on?
Stealth.
You were stealthier. Congratulations, you're proficient in stealth.
Yay, go me.
All right. Petra, you walk in and you see the quartermaster just kind of playing with this little owl figure.
Cute.
He looks at you. Welcome back.
Hey. Okay, I totally forgot. First of all, love that owl. It looks like my friend Rupus's art. Is that?
Oh, you know Rupus.
I know Rupus. You know
Yeah.
Rupus? Oh my god.
I know Rupus.
Icon. Yeah, he's such a little craftsman. Love that for him. I'm also working on like a bit of a craft project. So, what I need to know is, do you have a stick? It's like any size stick. It's not really that important. A stick, some glue, some glitter, and some ribbon.
I don't typically keep those things in stock. Mostly what we have here is military gear and equipment. However,
I assure you, this is essential to our mission success.
I did have a box for the haberdashery mistakenly delivered here. I believe I have some of those items. Let's see. A stick, ribbon,
a stick, ribbon,
glitter,
and
what else?
glue.
Glue.
Are you trying to poop an ornament? What is happening?
Oh my god, you'll see. It's a surprise.
Okay, all right. I feel like you're gonna eat them and poop an ornament.
I mean, I think I could give this to you for 2 gold.
Perfect. I will take it all. And she does.
Perfect. Who knew haberdashery items would come in handy? Why is there a bag of 1,400 buttons?
All right. Who else is doing some shopping? Where are you going, Tosh?
Not shopping. I would like to go do some weapons training.
Perfect. Who are you training with?
The where the quartermaster told me to go, the training. Level?
I guess what are you training for?
Oh, I'm sorry, for melee weapon handling, specifically potentially great axes and light hammers.
So that would be proficiency in martial weapons, right?
Yeah.
You become proficient in martial weapons.
Yay!
All right. Anybody else?
I think, can I just like take a second to like, I don't know what the reverse giving the DM inspiration is, but like that portrayal of a logistics person not well placed in their job was perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Gold.
Medics and logistics personnel work very closely together, and we always see the crap. So, but yeah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
Kind of zoned out for that conversation with Tashi, but I'm also curious about like weapons, but wasn't sure how proficiency works. For that, is it like, because it was martial weapons, right? Is it like all like a subject of weapons, or like would it be specifically like I'm interested in my longbow? So would I just get proficiency like on the longbow, or would it be like would I have a proficiency in ranged weapons?
That's a good question, actually. Is there a distinction for you, Brandon?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so I would have proficiency in all of ranged weapons.
Yeah,
And then what
I would
does
let you do
that
that. It just means
okay.
when you're attacking with a ranged weapon, you get to add your
Yeah.
proficiency bonus to it. So if you are already
Okay.
proficient
Oh, I see,
in
I see,
that
okay.
thing, then you don't
Yeah.
want to take proficiency in it. 'Cause
Okay,
you're
I
already
don't
proficient.
know if I'm
I
proficient
might
in
have
it.
done
I feel
that.
like
Sorry.
I don't. Would a ranger? How would you?
So on
know
your
if you're
left
already
side of your
proficient
main
in-
screen, you should have proficiencies. Let me look at your character
Oh. Okay.
And you'll
Martial
see
weapons and
under.
simple weapons.
sheet. You're proficient in both of those.
Yeah. It's. Well, I guess
You
so. It's
don't
in
need any weapon
probably.
proficiencies, then you're good.
I am
Oh,
too, so I
okay. So I gotta
mistakenly did
choose
that
something
too.
else. Okay,
you
that's
can
good
you can
to
take that
know.
back then, Sam.
Yeah.
I was about
Thanks
to
for
say,
pointing
why are
that
you
out,
doing
Jesse.
Marshall? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I was
still have a lot to
thinking
learn.
proficiency in the great axe specifically, because that's the weapon I'm taking. But
You're fine.
Ranger. So, does D&D Beyond already calculate in my proficiency bonus when I
Yes.
use the weapons and stuff? Okay. Got it. Okay, I gotta reevaluate.
so if something is a feat, like a healer's feat,
Hmm.
I'm assuming that can't be something that we can learn from the medic.
Nope, unfortunately. You
Okay.
can take
Feats
feats
are like
that
God given, right?
not necessarily. So they're part of growing and leveling up, and at certain levels you can choose to take either ability and score an ability score increase or a feat. And so at those points you'd be able to choose those things. I think it's
So
Like
is there
4, 8,
something
and
I
12.
can do now at this level with the medics to like help with healing on the battlefield, or
Can
just,
you
like,
go over to the mess hall and get proficiency in the herbalism kit, and then we can draw down the time to craft a healing potion down to 6 hours compared to 12,
Mhm.
and then we can craft healing potions on our way out because you'll have proficiency in that tool.
Mhm.
I think you have to buy the tool first. I don't think you have one.
I don't have an herbalism kit, so I'll have to go back and buy that.
that is
Um,
one of the ways you can do that.
They're 5
yes.
gold if you want. So, and then they cost 25 gold. So we'll just make a little drug ring between the other people and be like, listen, you can.
So could we do that, Brandon?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I do all that. We don't have to walk.
Okay.
Role play it.
I do
Perfect.
have to walk that though. Sorry. So you bought the thing. I went to the mess hall. We went together. We learned how to use our little herbalism kits together. It was very cute. We spent time together. We're bonded now. And at the end of it, I asked if I can take one of their tankards, if they have any spare ones that work still that I can take, that I can have. I want one.
Sure.
Beautiful. Now that I have a tankard, I would like to ask if they have any Taj,
We don't.
or if this is a medical base or military base. Understood. How about Theki root?
We might have some. We were seasoning some stew with it the other day. I was able to give you a
God damn
thumb
it,
of
that's
Teki
beautiful.
root.
Fucking beautiful. Can I please have a 2 cups of milk and put that into my jar that I just got? My
Sure. Give you some
Wonderful.
milk.
Do you have any cinnamon?
Oh, we have lots of cinnamon.
Can I get some cinnamon and chocolate and a little bit of sugar? Put it all in this cup. However much you want.
Chocolate's a little hard to come by. I can give you a little bit. But we just got a fresh shipment of sugar. Gives you about a cup and a half of it. And 6 cinnamon sticks.
Oh god, I put the sugar like yeah, I just need a little bit. And then I go back and I start making hot chocolate. So I should have, for 2 cups, I should have about half a cup of sugar left. All the cinnamon's been used because I'm a whore for cinnamon. The Theki root is gone and all the chocolate's used.
Delightful.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
From anyone or from them?
From
Sincha.
people.
Petra goes
this-
back. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Just wondering if this is our only chance of training a skill.
No, if
I
you
guess
don't
before
do
the
it
next
now, you
mission?
can do it later. You can do it
Okay,
up
but
until
after the
you
next
leave for your
mission?
next mission.
Oh, okay. Because I want to
Um,
reevaluate things.
Sure. And then if you don't do it before the next mission, you can always do it after that mission.
Okay. Cool.
So there's
Petra?
no expiration
Pretty
date.
much
Petra,
the
what do you
same.
got?
Petra goes back to the medical guy. I don't want to roleplay with him because he stresses me out. Anyway, she asks if he has truth serum.
As Oh yeah, you're not role playing. Yes, he does have True Serum, but it's quite costly and he has very little of it. It's 150 gold for True Serum.
I thought as much. Okay, she asks if he'd be willing to set some aside for her because she needs to budget for it a little bit.
I think I can do that, unless it. I'm not role playing. Yeah, unless somebody really high ranking comes in and needs some, he'll set some aside for you.
Appreciate it. All right, then she's gonna go back to the alcove and start working on her craft projects.
As you actually walk into the alcove, you see that Hathama is sitting there discussing in quiet tones, kind of hunched over with this woman, a young girl about 14. And they're kind of sitting together talking.
Okay.
What's everyone else up to?
Petra introduces herself.
Oh, the name wasn't supposed to be on there. Oops.
I don't see it.
Oh, good.
So you're good.
Oh, good. She stands up like, oh, you said your name was Petra.
It's Petra. What's your name?
That's so exciting. Hey, thank you so much. My name is well, you can call me Jaina, and I am an ambassador of the Emperor. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jaina. It's very nice to meet you. And she puts out her hand and shakes your hand very excitedly.
Petra shakes it back. She's kind of taken aback.
So are you on this West team then?
Team Vibe Checkers? Yes,
oh,
girl, you know it.
That's such an awesome name. I think that's really cool. I do like vibes. Where's the rest of your team at?
I think they're on like a little bit of a shopping spree. Isn't that cute? That's fun, right?
Oh yeah, shopping is fun. Okay. Well then, I guess I'm just gonna sit over here and I'll wait for them to come. Do you need help with anything?
Actually, oh my god, girl, I'm working on a craft project right now. Do you wanna see what I'm doing? I'm so excited about it. They're gonna love it.
What are crafts?
What? What do you mean? What are crafts?
What are crafts?
Oh my god, that what was so heartbreaking.
It's like when you make something for fun.
Oh, like making meetings or oh, you mean like when you have to make needlepoint? Oh, I hate needlepoint.
Okay, yeah, needlepoint is a craft, but like a craft it's not like a true craft unless your heart is in it. You know?
Okay.
I'll just show you. And Petra excitedly takes her by the hand and drags her over to the alcove and starts laying out all of her haberdashery supplies.
Perfect. What are the rest of you guys up to?
I come back in and immediately start asking around if anybody wants me to make them a healing potion for 25 gold.
Wagat will definitely take you up on that offer.
Alright, so Wagat and Emil are back in there?
Yeah.
You guys see, obviously see Petra doing whatever it is she's doing with this young girl.
I see arts and crafts. I try to see if I can perceive anything else with my awesome perception.
There's not much else to perceive going on in the room aside from them artsing and craftsing and
I can't tell anything else about that person?
About her?
Yeah.
So you're trying to discern what's going on with her?
What is she? I know she's human, but like...
Oh, yeah, so she's a 14-year-old-ish...
Never mind.
14-year-old-ish girl. She's dressed in... it looks like riding pants and a tunic top with a cloak over them. They're high quality. They look very nice. They're well maintained. She's wearing almost immaculate leather riding boots, and her hair is very neatly pulled back in this nice plait. And it's a little brooch in it, a little silver brooch. Other than that, she just seems to be, I guess the word you kids use is vibing.
Shit.
There you go.
Parrot vibes.
Wagat is going to stare very intently at Petra, and he's going to pull out 2 of the pottery shards and using the sharp edges of them, he's gonna hold it up to his ear and just slowly like scrape the shards together to like listen to the sound softly.
What the fuck? No!
I like it.
I like it so much. That and 2 other things you've done this session, well, one this session and one last session, I'd like to give you inspiration. It is adding up. I've never awarded this much inspiration to people. You guys are role-playing so great. I love it. Thank you so much. Alright, so at this point, Rupus, Fate, and Tashi are where?
Fate's coming back into the main alcove.
Probably back. Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you can go.
I was just gonna say I'm coming back. I'm on my way back with crap. What's your name? I'm coming back with Emmy. Sorry.
I kept calling you short one. It's I get it.
Hey, Shoddy.
Shaddy. I'm coming back with her because we just did the herbalism training.
Perfect. As you guys walk in, you see what was previously described. As the last one of you walks in, which I believe would probably be Fate, last one of you walks in, Guardian Hathma looks around and says, Jaina, they're all here. She looks up, big smile. Wow, you guys are all something else, aren't you? Oh, this is gonna be delightful. Welcome, please sit. I would love to talk to you. Before she gets up though, Petra, how far along in the craft are you guys?
I don't want to reveal to you guys what my craft is yet. I would say we are about 60% finished with our craft.
Right. She says, Petra, is this an okay time to take a break and talk?
Oh my god, yeah, crafting should not feel oppressive.
Oh,
okay,
cool. That's nice. Come on, let's go talk. And she grabs you by the hand and drags you over to the table. Surprisingly strong for a 14-year-old. And she sits you down. And she sits down next to you. She's like, so I'm so glad that all of you are here. Defender Hathma here said that you guys might have a little bit of time and that maybe you could help me out. But I am not going to ask him to tell you to do it. I'm hoping you guys can just help me. I don't have a lot of other people to turn to, and people can't know, and I'm hoping you can help. So what do you think?
Can we have some more information?
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. You probably want to know what you're helping with. I get ahead of myself sometimes. I'm just used to people. Never mind. I have a friend, and we were doing some work to help the underprivileged. It's kind of my thing. I like to go out and do work in the community when I'm not meeting people for the Emperor. He was supposed to go to Shorten Village and see why we hadn't been hearing from them in a while, because there was like a quake out there, and we just wanted to make sure it wasn't devastated or anything, but I haven't heard back from him, and it's been like way too long. And we're not getting any more logs from Shorten Village, which is weird because they supply a lot of the wood for our ships. But no one's too concerned because sometimes that happens. But since that's happening and I haven't heard back from my friend and there was that quake, I was gonna go check it out, but I'm hoping for an escort.
It is likely better that you did not check by yourself.
Yeah, I don't mind going places alone, but usually I don't get to, and with this and my friend just kind of missing, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if you guys could come along, and help, please?
Defender, I know I'm not the commander here, Rupus is, but can we not bring the child?
What? What are you talking about? Petra immediately pipes up in her defense. Have you seen her? She is like so competent and a natural crafter.
I think she's much too valuable to go on this mission. I think she could give us some information.
Defender Hathma
She seems like she does this all the time.
Defender Hathma looks at you and says, I understand your concerns. It's somewhat unorthodox to bring someone so young and untrained on a mission, but this is really just more of an escort. There's no mission parameters. You're not going into combat. You're just escorting a young lady to and from a village. I don't see any reason why she should go alone.
Is this our reward because we all died almost last time? We ran through all of our healing potions.
A reward?
You know,
Like
our
a
R&R. It's like a reward.
This is I don't have a current mission from hire. They're putting something together. We should have about 72 hours. So it's up to you if you want to spend that time on your own, go out into one of the towns, or help this young girl. I thought I would leave that to you. I won't
think it
dictate
sounds
your
reasonable.
downtime.
I'm sure it'll be a quick trip.
Ribbit?
Am I the commander?
Well, this isn't an official mission.
Okay.
I'm not assigning a commander. I won't dictate your downtime.
Oh my god, so let's take a vote. Okay.
Wait, before we take a vote, I would like to ask this young lady. Young lady, can you answer a question for me?
Of course I can.
I want you to
have
look
the
me
most
in my.
delightful color of skin, by the way.
Thank you. It's actually the best color of cobalt scales. But anyway, so I just want you to look me in the eyes. I know they're a little bit terrifying, but also there's Daisy
They're
here. So
delightful.
just
They're not terrifying. They're so
Thank you.
unique.
Okay, I want to let you guys know after drawing Tashi, she has beautiful, big chocolate brown, puppy eyes.
Yes,
So
yes.
she's on correct for saying that.
Yeah.
They're scary.
No, she's
Technically, they're a little bit reddish brown, so they scare people sometimes. but
She
anyway.
seems completely intrigued. She's obviously never met a kobold before, and she is just loving it.
How tall is she?
I'd say she's probably on the order of 5'2".
Okay, so she's got a good 2.5 feet on me, and then some. So I'm gonna be like, do you mind bending down a little bit? I want to be eye to eye here. Perfect. So
she does not
what
have
I
a
want-
mustache, by the way.
What I want to ask you, dear, is are you in any way trying to pull the wool over our eyes?
I don't know what that means.
That means, are you lying to us? Are you fooling us? Are you trying to? Are you
About
trying
what?
to?
About needing your help? Absolutely not.
And no, not about needing our help, about the situation in general and what you know of it. Are you telling us the God's honest truth of everything you know?
Roll
You'll put us
perception.
in danger. Oh god.
At that moment, Petra flips her hair and says, "Vibe check," which is how she's able to. That's how she casts detect magic at will, which is
Okay.
a thing she can do now.
Oh boy.
Oh.
You detect.
Well,
You detect
that was
no
deception. Reroll.
Well, I
Reroll.
detect nothing. Inspiration.
No,
No, that was deception. It was the wrong roll. Yeah, reroll. Reroll.
Perception.
Oh, perception. Sorry.
Perceiving what she's doing.
Would
And
like
with
to
your
deceive her while I ask the question.
with your vibe check, you detect the only magic is the magical ring that was returned to Defender Hathama. That's the only magic you pick up in the room.
Okay, then she says vibe check without flipping her hair, which is just a regular vibe check.
I'm not going to remember any of that, but okay. With the perception, Tashi.
A regular vibe check if she's trying to perceive. That's what a regular vibe check is.
Okay.
Could you say the name of the child again?
Jaina. Jaina. Jaina.
That's the name we're calling her. She hasn't given us her real name.
Exactly.
Tashi, she seems completely earnest. You don't think that she knows how to lie. She is just so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and really honestly is pleading for help. It doesn't seem like she's held anything back about the situation or anything like that.
Y'all, I think she's telling the truth, but also I'm going to look right back at her and be like, if anything goes
All right, stop
haywire-
throwing dice, people.
Sorry.
If anything goes haywire, if anything goes sideways, and it's because of something you failed to tell us,
We're not gonna kill her, Tashi.
oh, I will not hesitate to kill you, honey. I just want to put that out in front so that you know, okay?
As you say that to her face kind of hardens a little bit. She's like, "This is not the first death threat I have received, and it won't be the last.
Well, it's not a threat.
While you are an intimidating person, I'm not afraid of you. I appreciate your honesty, though.
Yes, that's all I'm
And
getting at.
As such, I will not deceive you.
Perfect. Then we have an agreement.
Wonderful.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we all have. I have. Yeah.
Well,
now
I'm
Rufus
glad we were
can-
able to clear the air on this. What else do you guys have? I see some people were trying to throw dice. What are you guys trying to figure out?
Okay, Petra was doing a vibe check for magic, which is vibe check, and then
Check.
she was just saying vibe check, which is where she's checking the vibes.
All right.
But it doesn't matter because she rolled a 5, so she 100% still believes everything that. It's too late. They bonded over the craft, and now Petra just trusts her.
Love it. And Emil, you were trying to figure something out?
Listening in for the bullshit. That's all.
Got it. You picked up on the same.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
earnest. Rupus, was that what you were trying to do too?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was also
Also seems
bumping out
extremely
her words.
earnest.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm ready to vote.
Who's the friend?
my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
who's
friend-
your friend?
My friend's name is Marcus. He's also, he's not so much an ambassador as he's kind of an envoy. He works with me to help coordinate some of our philanthropic efforts. He's kind of the guy that handles all the logistics for our attempts to help people. A really great guy. He's really kind of, he's not funny. He tries to be funny, but he's not. That doesn't matter here. I'm sorry. Anyway, Marcus is really reliable, and he's never been late on getting back to me, so I'm a little bit worried about him. And his wife is also concerned about him, and so I just really want to know he's okay.
Metagame, this bitch is totally the CIA.
Metagame, this bitch is literally obviously
Yeah.
like the Emperor's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
110%. If it turns out not to be that, I'm gonna be
There's-
stunned.
There's definitely
Going
some
with
human.
CIA.
Definitely some
Absolutely
human trafficking. Yeah.
I'm glad
Mhm.
we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mhm,
I
yeah.
can vote in confidence now. We're gonna
She
bring this bitch
literally
down.
almost
Let's
said
go.
my dad.
Yeah.
You guys caught that right. You guys know that. Okay.
Oh, guess I missed
She's not stealthy.
She's
I
strong
know,
as
right?
fuck though.
Well, she's 5'2". Of course she's strong. Anyway, let's go. Let's vote. Rupus?
Petra's hand shoots
Okay.
up. She's like,
No, I don't
doing
mean you vote. I mean you run our vote.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Petra has both hands up and she's doing spirit fingers.
Yes. Everyone in favor of going with the young lady? Just can't. Raise your hand. Don't raise your hand.
All right, I
Okay.
see.
I see. I'm southern right now. 1, 2, 3. Wagat.
What is that? Is that
He's
like
doing
a
hand
he's
up?
breaking the thing that he was chiseling
Oh, he's
earlier.
still
to make
doing.
sound.
Are you still listening to the
He-
clay? Or are you voting?
He raises it away from his ear, but like he won't stop like rubbing
Okay,
it together.
voting. Stony, what's Stony doing?
Since she asked, "Will you please help me?" He goes,
Oh shit.
Oh no. Okay, it looks like majority has won. So we're gonna go with the young lady.
"Well," Hathma speaks up. "Well, now this is your off time. If someone doesn't want to go, they don't have to."
Oh, that's true. I don't think we need everybody. There's quite a big entourage if we're just checking in on who doesn't want. So Fate doesn't want to go.
You guys
What?
are.
Fate
No,
did.
I
He
raised
wants
my
to go.
hand.
Faye just raised
Oh,
his hand.
Emil
wait.
is the only one who didn't raise their hand, and it's because
What can
They're-
I do?
I'm just being mistrusting.
Suspect.
Okay.
Suspect as fuck. What can I do in my free time?
That's a great question. You can wander the shops. You can go down to town. You could try to charter an airship on your own to go somewhere.
Oh, Petra told
you
me
could
about this
sleep.
thing called a spa.
A spa! Oh,
yeah,
my
the
god.
Spa. I did hear about the spa.
There
Could I craft
are-
while I'm in the spa?
You could
Can I
probably
get a
craft in
crafting
the
bonus
spa.
in the spa? Okay.
Spas are like kind of damp for crafting, but you do
It's
you,
a
girl.
healing potion, so it's meant to make you feel good.
didn't
Sure,
mention
that's
that they're
close.
damp.
I mean, they don't
Oh.
have to be. There's like dry saunas and stuff, but it's all about like moisturizing. Oh my god, girl, I totally forgot. I said I would make you a skincare routine and I didn't. Okay. I haven't
Yeah.
forgotten about it. I'm
It's
still
all
thinking
right.
about
We've
it.
been a little busy.
Yeah. You know how it is, girl.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is anybody gonna sign an NDA while you go, or would you like me to stay back and craft potions? I don't know why I took over a southern accent. My bad.
You could be like, we could send you our location, and then if you don't hear from us, we've been human trafficked, and you can like send a search and rescue for us or something. If you really want to stay behind, but I mean, it's not really a party without you. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I've ever done that.
I'm proud of you. It was great.
Emil, we'd love to have you, but if you want to stay behind, you could be on standby.
Athema says, I do have a lot
Or,
of paperwork that needs to be filed. I could use your help with that if you want.
I do like paperwork. I start to kind of salivate at the thought of being able to sit with a chunk of bread in my hand and paperwork in front of me. Just a good, long paperwork stash. That sounds fabulous.
See if you can crack that Magis while you're at it.
Can I go to the second floor?
Well, I mean, the second floor is several floors below you. We
Yeah.
happen to be on the 46th floor.
Yeah. I want to go to
She's very fast.
look at.
6th floor.
I want to. I want to look in. I want to see if we have
Turn
any.
the
Do we have
one.
any cool museums here? I'm sorry to take up so much time. Do we have any cool museums? Maybe with all of our magical artifacts or anything?
Oh, no, the only museums I know of are, well, they're back at the Capitol.
That's so lame. I know of certain museums you can go in and you'll see blow darts inside of ducks and all kind of things just out to the public, but that's all right. And that light, I'll come out with you guys. That was in reference to the CIA who just walk in there and they're like, here's our duck that had little cameras.
Mhm.
Quack, quack. It was really cute.
Mhm. That's probably for the best because Petra would not have it with you going to a museum without her.
Yeah, I was going to try to steal some shit. So, go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry, I'm drawing my alcove, so I got distracted. But Petra would be very upset about that. Anyway, Petra raises her hand, and then she immediately turns to Jaina, who's sitting next to her, and is like, "Do we have time to finish my craft before we go?"
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, we have to arrange transportation anyway, and I hear you guys just got back from mission, so you guys might want to take a nap or whatever. So really, it's kind of on your guys' timeline, but the sooner the better, because if he's in trouble, I'd really like to help. Commander Hathma, is there any, or pardon me, Defender Hathma, is there any way we could, like, you could help us, like, transport? And he says, well, fiery dart should be available.
Sweet.
Slay.
Yes.
Nate actually
visibly.
said sweet because he's
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing the captain.
I'm gonna hold up my hand like this, like for a high five from Fate. Fate.
You guys need to coordinate, because I have you guys next to each other, so you guys need to get, like, high fives through the...
Too much.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys needed to take like I don't know how you quantify it. Maybe, I don't know, a longer rest or a shorter rest. You can most definitely do so before we leave. And we can definitely finish the craft. Yeah, that could be fun.
Good to go.
Slay. Okay. Cool. Petra doesn't need a rest.
When do we get to see the captain?
She just needs to craft.
Now she actually comes in.
He immediately puts his sword away and just like gives his undivided attention to her.
She walks in. She's like, Hathama, you said that you might need to charter my vessel again. That's so? Yes. And Cat Mo looks over. She's like, who's a squirt? Oh, hi.
I know you're not talking to me.
No, hon. I'm talking about
Or Daisy.
I'm talking about that
Okay.
one. She points over at Jaina.
Alright.
She's like, oh,
Well,
hi.
she's taller than me, so you can understand my confusion. Go ahead.
My apologies. Bless your heart. You're okay now. Oh, hi. I'm Jaina. Actually, we were hoping we could charter your vessel for a recon. rescue? My friend's missing. I'm trying to find my friend. Where are you going? Shorten Village? We can get you there lickety split.
Can I be like, Captain, what do you know about that village?
Oh, Shorten Village? Well, you see now, that's where a lot of the wood that makes the vessels comes from. I actually specially requisitioned wood directly from that village for the fiery dart because they make some of the best they have some of the best hardwood there, and the way they cure that wood makes for a vessel that can really soar.
Is it like really labor intensive the way they cure that wood? Like, does it require a lot of people?
Oh, no,
doing
not
labor?
so much. You see, back a few generations back, it used to be a little more intensive, when the emperors were a little more ruthless. But now, the current emperor, he actually helped fund developing some wood stills that make it so curing the wood super easy for few people. The village has become super prosperous since then, actually kind of a trading hub in the area.
Petra turns to Jaina and says, "Oh my god, you're like into humanitarian stuff. What do you think about the Emperor?"
Well, I mean, as one of his ambassadors, I think I'm slightly partial, but he seems to be a fair and decent ruler to me, and I think that he tries very hard to keep the interests of his people in mind. Even if he sometimes overlooks the little things, that's what he has people like us for.
Girl, I gotta be real with you. That sounded like really rehearsed.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
She's like 14, so I don't.
He's not gonna. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we do.
Can I just be honest again? Because I feel like I can be honest with you.
I love honesty.
I
What's
have
up?
been already.
Uh-huh.
It was not a threat. I was just being honest.
I love
about
honesty.
killing you if I have to.
Sure.
But also, the way you talk sometimes is a little off-putting.
What do you mean?
It seems a little suspect.
Oh,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, my ambassador voice. I'm sorry. So when I talk like this, it's like how I normally talk, and sometimes people really don't like it and they can't understand what I'm saying, and they just treat me like a little child. And so I had to learn very early to use my ambassador voice. And sometimes it does seem a little more rigid, but that works well when speaking with adults or with people who need to negotiate. And so some people appreciate this when it's more formal or business time. But I really hate it. It's a real drag.
Oh my god, girl, you can like totally speak freely with us, so please speak freely about the Emperor!
I told you, I've met him, and I think he's a kind person, and he really does seem to care, which is, I think nice, and a lot of people seem to think so too. I didn't know the last emperor. I wasn't around, but I hear he wasn't as nice of a person. So I'm kind of glad we have this guy.
How are his hugs? Bedtime stories?
I'm sorry, what?
Does he make a good grilled cheese sandwich?
I don't know if he cooks.
I would bet that he doesn't.
Petra, is this you interrogating someone? Because this is terrifying. You're never in charge of interrogating again.
I don't know. We're literally just doing craft corner with Petra and Jaina, so.
Yeah, but like grilled cheese sandwiches
It's
and
craft
hugs?
corner.
All right.
Craft corner is a chill and relaxing experience.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I'm gonna walk away.
How far along am I with that health potion for what got?
Well, you guys have been in here about 45 minutes, so.
God.
I'm down 112.
How quick can you make them? Because
12
Petra wants
hours.
some too.
25 gold.
Wait, is this a business of yours?
No, then it would be 30 gold.
I have a question for Brandon.
That's a good overhead.
What's up?
Are the potions that Emil makes, are they the same quality as a regular health
It's a
potion?
standard health potion.
Perf. Okay, great. Petra will give Emil 25 gold in exchange for a health potion.
And Emil, how do you make sure you're getting a profit with all this?
Well, I'm not getting a profit because we're friends, but I suppose I could charge 30 gold and then I could get a profit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
if
would
need
still
any
let you
tips-
know, though. I don't really like bartering. Seems below us.
Well, Chip, should we get on with this then?
Yeah,
Chip, should we get on?
I'm all ready to go to a place where they have really good wood.
I like
And
that.
possibly human trafficking. You know what? Fight? I'm in. Let's go.
It's the hardest wood in the land. That's what the captain told us.
It is girthy.
I heard it was
Hardwood
softwood.
Oh no, they definitely have hardwood.
I was told it was softwood, able to
That's
be held
hardwood.
by many.
No, I mean, they might have some softwood too. It's
Thank
all what
you.
you make of it. It's all about how it's handled, right?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I know my way around some wood. Let's go.
Oh
All
my
right, I'm
God.
just walking.
Okay,
we're
at
walking.
that moment, Petra finishes her craft, slings her backpack and her cloak on, and chases after them. Wait! I'm done with my craft!
So what was it?
You guys haven't seen it yet.
Could we wait? Okay.
You're all way ahead of Petra and Dana because we were crafting.
I do want to make like a little hut. Well, I guess we're on the ship right now, or the airship.
You guys are on your way there.
Okay. I don't know if I'm the commander, but I do want to like just have a little group huddle because it sounds like we're all a bit suspicious of her. So we should just like keep our eyes and ears open.
I feel like we're walking into a
Or
danger
back.
zone
Yeah.
where we might see some things that we
Everyone
don't like
just
from our
stay
friends.
vigilant. Yeah.
Do you want to take practice command of this?
Oh, that's a good
And then
idea.
we'll just do a
Command.
Trial error?
practice
Trial round? Okay.
trial round. Since you seemed really nervous about it, I think that'll do us good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we got throwing you. You did great.
What makes it a trial round?
Where are we right now?
Because it's not a real mission.
Are we on the ship?
We're
Because it's
heading
not
to
a
it.
combat mission yet.
Yeah.
You just see Wagat like tying himself to like the banister of the fiery dart, and he like sits down and pulls out like a leather pouch and pours some sand into his hand, and then like dumps the sand on the railing, and then this is gonna be long. He's gonna do a couple things, so I'll leave it there for now.
Okay, so have we made it all to the fiery dart yet?
It's up to you guys.
So.
I feel like we should have made it by now because we
Sure.
want to do our group huddle. Seems like
Yeah.
Emil and Rupus were talking about this on the way there without everyone else. Not a sleigh.
Well, you were
Oh.
with the short one, so we wanted to make sure that
Petra is
everybody was-
running. She is frantically chasing after you guys.
Isn't she with you? Okay.
Yeah, Jaina and Petra are together. So you guys are leaving behind the person that we're supposed to be escorting.
Well, we're
No,
like taking
she's-
moseying our way. We're not
Yeah.
sprinting.
You guys are all making it there at your own pace. It's no big rush. Captain Mo is just jabbering away and chatting with whoever will listen.
Fate is intently listening.
Sounds like that's
to Captain
fate.
Mo.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when we get on the fiery dart, Petra reveals her craft. She pulls it out of her bed. Sorry, I'm so excited about it. Okay. I'm gonna make it in real life so I can show you guys in its true splendor what it should look like. But imagine like a wooden dowel that has been covered in glue and then coated in multicolored glitter, mostly pink and purple though, and then coated in glue again to try to seal it. And then wrapped around the end of the wooden dowel is a bunch of multicolor ribbon to like cover the end of it, and then it kind of like poofs out at the end. And the ribbon has been curled, you know?
Is it phallic looking?
No.
Okay, with a dowel.
Wooden dowel.
Or you think the dowel has like a bulge at the end of it? That's not what it's for. It's glue. That's
Okay.
not
So she
body solid.
presents it to everyone, and she's like, "Oh my god, okay, guys, you're not gonna believe this. Look what me and Jaina made."
Oh, it's our
And she's yes, it's our
Okay.
talking stick.
That's great.
I don't think
Petra made a talking stick. For
No,
the,
we do need
so
that.
she looks at everyone expectantly, waiting for them to be as excited about it as she is.
Uh-huh.
And apparently no one recognizes what it is. Did Rupus recognize it as a talking stick, or just Jessie knows it's a
I
talking
think
stick?
so. I think that's meta. Jesse. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Rupus.
Okay,
will.
she stares expectantly at everyone, and apparently no one gets it. And I don't think Jaina got it either, even though I forced her to make the whole thing
No,
with me.
she had no idea what's going on. She looks very.
Uh-huh.
What's that talking stick? Does it talk?
No.
I too would like to know what a talking stick is.
I'm so excited to tell you guys about it. It's gonna change your life. Okay, so I learned this from my friends when I was in college. It's like it just like helps you resolve things and like work as a team and like really communicate and like be in harmony with each other. So when you're holding the talking stick, you get to talk, and then you pass it around. And if you're not holding the talking stick, you don't talk. And Petra's cheery demeanor drops for a minute. And then she holds it out in the middle and kind of wiggles it around for anyone who might want it.
I'm not certain.
Wagat sticks out his hand to, he's like, gesturing for you to hand him the stick.
Is this with the sand like stuck to your hand still? Or how's this?
There's a little bit of sand on his
Petra
hand.
looks hesitant because Wagat is grimy, but she gives him the stick.
So he takes the stick and he turns back to the railing and he starts waving it over the banister, and he starts massaging the sand into the banister and starts whispering something in Orcish. And yeah.
Okay. Petra walks back over.
And he hands the
And-
stick back.
Okay, she gently takes the stick and says, "Okay, I should have been clearer. You don't need the stick to be able to just like use words. Just like if we're having a discussion all together, that like you hold the stick if you want to contribute to the discussion."
I assure you, I am heard.
I'm
Okay.
gonna like turn very quietly to Daisy and be like, I think she might be crazier than an outhouse fly. What do you think?
What the fuck?
Okay, I saw Rufus.
Rufus wants the talking
Petra gives Rufus the
Wait,
talking stick.
Manky.
Sam, do you just have like a fucking list of weird ass southern phrases?
Is crazier than an outhouse fly a weird southern phrase to you?
I've literally
Sounds
never
like
heard
that.
someone.
I've never heard that
Grew up
either.
in
That's
Georgia, and I've never.
Oh. No. That's just me, Jordan.
That's great.
Okay.
I have shed those years of the Sam you know now is not the Sam from long ago.
Ah.
You're just making shit up now. Understood.
I mean, you can make stuff up as long as it makes sense. Like crazier than a dog in a hubcap factory.
Crazier
can
than a
make
glare on a TV screen?
Yeah, or crazier than like a cat chasing a glare on a TV screen would make more sense. But yeah,
Crazier than a broken lollipop sucking off your leg?
Honestly, the weirdest things I've ever heard were all in the South.
yeah.
I mean, the only good southern one I know is, with my luck, I'd look up while it's raining titties and I'd still catch a dick in my mouth.
Oh, I do miss that one. I don't know if that's southern. I think that's northern to make fun of southern. They say that
Oh,
shit in
either way, it's a
Pittsburgh.
good one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
okay. Rufus has the talking
I don't think
stick.
I know any. Okay.
By the way, how much time has passed? Because I have like I have
You
1
guys
hour
are-
down.
You guys are at about an hour and a half.
Cool. So I have 2.5 hours down. Go ahead.
Oh wait, Emil, you're not joining us, so I guess I wasn't talking to you.
No, I am on the
decided to join.
ship with you. I'm sitting. I'm sitting. At first, whenever you said the talking stick, I kind of made a grimace, and I was like, ugh, and then I went and started making the potion. So now I'm at 2.5 hours.
I just imagine her like creepily making the potion while staring at Jaina. Like,
Honestly,
I've ignored
Potion.
everyone. I'm trying to give off a
Are
very
you? Okay.
masculine.
this trip will
no.
take
I-
about 8 to 10 hours, so I don't know if that'll help you.
That is
with what you're
not
trying to figure out,
lickety
Emil.
split.
Well, we could rest on our way there. I'm waving the stick. I was talking to Emil, and we were thinking if it's okay with y'all if I am. This is like a trial run of me as a commander. And as a commander, I would like to implement a democracy. So I have the final say, but I appreciate input as we still learn each other's strengths and figuring out what's the best roles for everyone to play. Do y'all agree? Let me know if you want to stick.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure, you betcha.
Petra's reaching for the
I'm
stick.
gonna give it to Petra.
Okay, she says, King, I totally support you, and I want to see you like grow into your best self, but I have to be real with you. That is just like literally not what a democracy is. And she hands the stick back towards Rufus.
I mean,
Will it be like a
kind of
high-
is because. Sorry, I know I don't have a stick. I'm not doing the stick. So, the
Petra looks
I mean,
really
when it
devastated by
comes
that.
I'm sorry. Love you. Love the crafts. I'm gonna talk when I need to talk. But
Just
like
to support you
the
really
whole-
quick, Emil started to say that before you, so you are not the first one who said that. I'm just here to support you. Okay, continue.
Perfect. Thank you. And also, democracy is who we vote to have in office. And we have actually voted to have Rufus in office at this point. So technically, it is democracy if we follow the. But
Okay,
you know
Petra says
what?
if we're not doing the
Little
stick, then
cold
fine. Like, we're
flashback.
not doing the stick. I'll just take my stick back. I get it. If that's how you guys want to be, then like the
I
whatever.
mean, I don't think
But,
we
like,
should
it's a
take
pretty
it back. We
stick.
should just have it
What
out
else
as
are you
like
gonna do with it?
decoration, but definitely
Yeah.
not let Wagat touch it again. But also, like, just have it as decoration. We don't need to use it to talk.
Okay, I don't think you understand the point of the stick, but like that's fine. It's not
No,
for
I don't.
everyone.
But it's
Shayna-
pretty. So leave
Shayna
it
looks
out.
a little confused. She's like, wait, didn't we put everyone's initials on the stick? Do they not all like the stick?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
I thought
Wait,
they would
do you
like
want the
it
stick?
too. Isn't
Again,
Fate
it's not
hanging
that I
with the
don't
captain?
like it. I'm just
He's
not.
trying to draw his attention back.
I'm going to talk when I need to talk. Fate, where did
Hey.
Fate go?
Fate's just staring at Mo.
She's
Oh.
actually
Oh.
she's actually talking to you.
Oh.
She's asked
Oh,
you about
God.
your history, where you come from, what you've done.
You're just staring at her then.
Just not answering. Just
Not answering, just like no, he regales her with his life story, telling her literally
Oh.
the most traumatic things he's ever experienced.
Oh, honey, bless your heart.
Always love
Oh,
bombing
my
her.
dear. Oh, come here, you. And she gives you this big ol' hug. There. Oh,
On her bosom.
on her. Well,
Oh
he's.
God, this is just an
It'd be
autobiography.
more
at this
shoulder.
point.
He's definitely taller than she is. So
Okay.
He just kind of melts into it, and you see him like turn a little red.
you poor thing.
Aw. Is there like a curtain, like in between us and the two of them? Because I just kind of want to like slowly pull
Yeah.
it.
No,
so she
'cause
doesn't notice.
They're currently up on the oh, what's it called? The part of the deck where the wheel is, forecastle. They're on the
stern-
forecastle right now, so
Oh, okay, so they're not even like within earshot of us.
probably not. I don't know if you guys are on the deck or in the galley, but
Everywhere and nowhere.
anyway, regardless.
Hey,
So wherever
Petra.
we are, Petra like is clearly very upset. She tucks the talking stick away and she says, "I'm not saying that I like have a problem with Rubus doing like a practice run or whatever, but I am saying that we didn't vote for Rubus. It's just his turn. So like, if it's gonna be a democracy, then make it a democracy. But if it's not gonna be a democracy, then like, tell us what you want, please, God." She's like gotten very salty ever since you guys rejected the talking
all right.
stick.
Can we?
See,
before
this
we
is
move
what the
on-
magical items were for. If this is just degrading, this is all from that magical item seller's fault.
Yeah, she was so irritable. It rubbed off on the rest of us. So,
Mm-hmm.
Petra, you know what we need from you and Jaina? We need a nice little curtain that Fate can pull when he needs to pull it to know that we don't go up into the what's it
Jesus
called
Christ.
again?
Forecastle.
The forecast.
Gonna have to be a pretty big curtain. It's an open deck.
We don't go up into the foreskin when he's up there.
Oh,
And,
No,
we
Sam.
draw that. Can you make a curtain like that? The two
Petra
of
starts
us?
visibly tearing up and is like, "You just don't get it. Like crafts aren't about privacy. Crafts are about unity."
Well, I think we can be unified in his needs of
Jesus
pursuing.
Christ.
He's unifying.
Pursuing what?
Don't worry about it, Jaina. You'll
It's
learn
the
in
birds
time.
and the bees. You'll be married in 2 years. It's
I
fine.
know our names. Oh.
Probably
No.
Anyway,
sooner. With the way your
let's-
strength's
They've-
going.
So, Rufus,
They've shot
what do
down
you
my
think?
suitors so far.
So
Oh, good for
Wait,
you.
hold-
Some more independency.
Girl,
literally
who's
shot
they?
down?
I'm sorry, you have people
14.
controlling your love life?
Yeah, she's 14. What else is she supposed to
Is he
I've been
Emperor?
told that I should be able to experience the world before I become a married woman, and that I need to develop into a strong person.
Yeah, valid.
Okay, yeah, those are great points. I can't,
yeah,
I can't argue with any of that.
Well,
Or you can make it romantic
y'all
and travel
vote
together.
for me to be. I'll take a vote.
I
Hey,
vote
y'all,
for you
we're
not
just-
to go
all
to
in
forced
favor?
We're
all
just
in
about
favor?
there, y'all.
Oh shit. Okay, guys, we gotta
vote
vote
yes.
It's
quick.
been
All
8
in favor?
hours? Good God.
We talk a lot of shit.
All in favor of me doing a trial run?
Petra
Uh,
crosses
yeah,
her
you
arms.
vote.
She's pouting.
Petra, you can trust me.
Perhaps
crosses
there
her
is
arms, she's
another
pouting.
option.
I mean, maybe it's
I
a good
used your
idea to
talking
see
stick.
how we operate without a leader. I mean, I'm
Do we
willing to be
need a leader?
persuaded.
Is
by the
that what
two
we did
people
last time?
Who,
I guess
Jesus.
we don't necessarily need a leader. Well,
I could be your leader.
Petra, do you have?
no.
Petra raises her like when a wrestler wins, she does that to Jaina's arm, and she's holding the talking stick and waving it in that hand.
All right, you know what? Fine, I vote for Jaina. I changed my vote. Also, the healing potion's done.
You're
Here you
voting
go,
for
Gat.
Jaina to be the leader? I thought you were.
I
a user.
am.
What?
I
She's
don't
young.
actually want
We
to
gotta
cause
decide.
problems with you guys. I was just playing.
You're not causing any problems, child. You are the commander now. Thank you.
yeah, we already have our problems, honey. Don't worry about that.
I am the captain now.
Okay, maybe we try not having a captain this trial round.
Okay,
No,
so you don't
Jaina
believe in
is the-
Jaina?
Jaina's the.
Cat Mo
Jaina.
perks up. She's like, I mean, technically, she did charter y'all to escort her, so she should kind of be the boss here. Just my 2 cents.
I'm just confused.
Captain
what
Mo's
happened
right.
Between we don't
Captain Mo's right.
not trusting her and now gonna. Well, God, what do you think?
Petra waves the talking stick at him.
He puts his hand out for the talking
Like, at him or
stick.
towards him? Okay.
He grabs it, and like
Gonna
as
let
he
him
grabs
touch
it,
it?
you can hear like the
Mm-mm.
friction of the sand on the
Ew.
shaft.
The
So
friction of the
beautiful, thank
sand
you.
on the
On the
shaft. I
shaft.
hate you so much.
No.
Well, I think when we get there, having a leader would be nice, but it is not entirely necessary. And then he hands the stick back.
But which leader?
Oh,
That was
if Jaina is willing
Jaina.
to accept,
Jaina.
I'm fine with that.
Jaina.
But if it must be one of us, I think
Jaina.
it should be who
Confused
is
how the
next in
stick
line.
shift happened.
I-
He hands the stick
No.
over to Tashi.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Sandy.
It's very sandy.
Mm.
She's just gonna look at you for a second, like, where's it
Also, still
coming from?
shedding glitter, by the way. Like,
Where is
Petra tried to seal the glitter with glue, but this was kind of a rushed craft project, so it's shedding glitter all over everyone.
God, it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's like craft herpes. So,
It's spreading more than a.
Jaina,
Why?
Jaina, you're a very pleasant young lady.
Well, thank you.
I don't know you yet, and I don't trust you yet. You can
That's
understand
reasonable.
that, right?
That's
okay.
very sound of you.
All right. So you can understand why I wouldn't be on board with you being our leader if I don't trust you yet, right?
Of course.
You trusted Wagat more whenever we first met each other?
Well, absolutely not, but I didn't have an option then. Right
This
now I
is
have an
not our
option.
This is our leader.
Few seldom
Our
do.
leader.
This is an option. So I'm kind of like, I mean, like, I'm still going. I'm going to be there with you guys. I mean,
Hey.
I'll leave it up to everybody else, but right now, and I hand it off to Petra.
She wants the talking stick, and when she takes it, instead of saying anything coherent, she starts waving it around like a pom pom and doing like a cheer routine, like a Jaina. She's trying to rile everyone up.
Jaina
We had that little
blushes a
Jaina.
bit. Please, thank you. She's obviously becoming a little uncomfortable with all the attention being on her, in this way. Not just Petra, but this conversation revolving around her. She's like, look, as long as we get my friend, I'm really not too concerned about things. I was just making a suggestion, but it sounds like we're almost there, so maybe we can talk about it more when we get to the village.
Maybe Mo would come with us.
Yes.
Now y'all, I wish I could, but
Yes!
I have an ancillary mission here. I have to make a quick run over to Clifton to pick up some supplies and pick you back up on the way back.
Milk
Do you need
run.
any help?
I mean, I got the crew here to help me. And didn't you give this young lady your word that you give her an escort? I know you're a man of your word, ain't you?
Yes,
Ooh.
ma'am.
I thought so. She gives you a little pat on the cheek. Such an honest, good gentleman, ain't you?
Oh my, I'm uncomfortable. I'm walking
Yeah,
out.
I don't like this.
Who wants the health potion? It is done.
Oh,
Petra raises her hand.
A lot of hands going up.
Wagat asked first, but then I tried to get money from Wagat, and Wagat ignored me.
I have 19 gold. You can give it to Petra.
Petra, it's yours.
Petra pays you 25 gold.
That goes into the void that was the getting of goods. So I guess I kind of prepaid that for you. Ooh, that would have been shit. No one took that from me. So I'll go.
All right. So you guys are starting to pull up to the village, and it's dark out. It's a little bit past sundown, and as you're pulling up to where Shorten should be, you see a kind of clearing in the trees on the edge of a lake, but there's no lights. It's completely dark. You see the outlines of buildings. You see a couple of rafts on the lake near the shore. You can even see what looks like a town square. And there's movement. There's definitely like some people moving down there, but there's not a single light on. Petra.
It's here, right? Where I'm clicking on the map?
No. That's Sherpom. Shorten's right here, over here.
Wait, show me. Oh.
On the
man.
mainland.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Got it.
And Captain Mo lands. She's like, we gotta land just a little south of town. There's a clearing. I'm gonna put down. And she puts down and allows you guys to disembark. And as you guys start to approach town on the only road in, you see a few people hustling and bustling around, carrying things like logs or goods, or going about their business like you would normally see during the day, but it's night and it's very dark and it's very hard to see, and you're not sure exactly why they're not bouncing off of each other. Off to your right, you see a very large lake, and to your left, right here, something that looks like maybe stables.
Does anyone have a watch?
What's a watch?
Okay, watches definitely exist. There's like clockwork amulets and shit. Watches have to be real. Are you kidding me?
So there are, as far as I'm aware, there aren't any watches for items that I've read, but there are a lot of new books that have come out that I don't know all the items from. So there may be watches.
I mean, it's your world. You made the world. So if the literal emperor's daughter, who's clearly lying, doesn't know what a watch is, then I believe you that there's no watches.
She's an ambassador. All right.
I don't believe you.
Tashi, what do you got?
Actually, Sam. So, in terms of darkness, and those of us with dark vision, does it still look exactly the same as you just said?
Yeah, for those of you with dark vision, it looks like what you would expect your dark vision to look like at night. Okay. It doesn't seem magically darkened in any way.
But we're still weirded out because usually... So are these like people that have...
there's a mix of races,
vision?
but a lot of them are human. And they're rolling around, and you don't see a single light on. You see sconces, you see street lights, you see lamps, but none of them are lit.
Street lights? Do they have like goggles of night vision on? Okay. So just walking around at night. Okay.
Yeah, hustling and bustling around.
Something does not
this
seem
approaches.
right in this town.
I'd like to go up to this guy and just see if I can see with my special eyes with anything that might be if they're zombified in a living kind of way. If they're not a magic check, I want to look at them and see if they're funky.
As you walk up, it says, "Oh, well, hello, travelers. We don't usually get people out here. It's late, and we're so glad to see somebody. We haven't had anybody visit in a long time, and we haven't been able to get things out. Welcome."
Oh no, what happened? Why haven't you been able to get things out?
The beasts.
We have a envoy. Oh,
The beasts.
Yes, so that's what we're assuming they are.
oh, that's fair.
He's in very deep shadow, but he does look like a normal human, just talking to you. The rest of the people around here are just kind of hustling and bustling about, going about what it looks like normal business.
I'd like to reach out and consensually touch his shoulder to make sure that he's corporeal and say, "We're here to help."
Oh, that's so reassuring. Thank you so much. Who sent you? Very, very
This
real.
little 14-year-old.
Petra takes her by the shoulders and aggressively shoves her forward.
Oh, hello. My name is Jaina, and I am an ambassador of the Emperor. I am looking for my friend Marcus. And immediately the guy's countenance just kind of falls. Oh, Marcus. He
Yeah,
was
the one
good.
that's not really funny.
He was a kind person.
Was?
Well, maybe you should come to the tavern and we can talk.
We can talk, but is Marcus dead or missing? Did you find a
Yeah.
body?
Sweetie, he's dead. We
We-
gotta follow to the. Let's talk in the tavern. Let's go to the tavern.
I would like to know before we go to the tavern. I don't.
Well, we're assuming he's dead. We didn't
Sorry, Jaina.
find the body. I'm so sorry.
Oh, then we're good, Jaina. We're good.
She looks
Plenty
a little
hope.
crestfallen. Dead? Marcus is dead? Well, we didn't find a body, but well, when people go missing, they stay missing.
Is that like a new development since the beats, or is that just like what the vibe is like around here?
No, it's about since the quake, actually.
Brandon, is the quake something I should know about?
No.
Okay.
The quake wasn't like a
what's
central
the
event.
quake?
Well, there was an earthquake. And Jaina goes, yeah, that's why Marcus was here. After the earthquake, the log production slowed down, and we didn't know if maybe there had been some damage and people needed help. Yes, he did come offering a lot of resources, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to get any word out to get those resources.
Yeah, they came to my town when we had a swarm of insects. They brought paper towels.
Oh,
Um,
paper towels. Boy, we haven't had those in a while.
yeah, it wasn't very helpful to be honest with you because we still didn't have electricity yet. Again,
What's
Um,
electricity?
don't worry about it. It's a thing that's from my island. It's just like
Okay.
brand new. Yeah, it's not even like worth talking about. But so this is a new development. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately it is. But we really shouldn't be outside talking. You know,
Oh,
people
why is
as
that?
they're going about their business, they kind of go quickly about what they're trying to do and then try to get back indoors. Well, because of the beast.
Oh, they coming out that?
Not yet,
They come out at day?
but we just tend to not be outside any more than we have to. I have to go though. And he starts
To
heading
the-
this way.
Petra eagerly follows him.
Are you headed to the tavern?
Well, I could show you the way to the tavern, but I have to deliver my wood here.
Your wife's probably fine without it. Can you take us to the tavern so we can go together?
Of course, I'm just trying to get
Oh, yeah.
multiple character tokens grouped together so I can move Stony and Jaina and our buddy together. There we go.
Is
Yeah,
there
it's
able
come
to
this
throw
way.
perceive whenever you said any of that stuff? Or do I have to specify?
No, which is what we. So yeah, what are you trying to do?
He was saying that there were developments after the earthquake, and I wanted to perceive if all of that was meant to be deceptive language.
Oh no, he seems again very earnest. You don't pick up on any deception even with that 25 perception roll.
This one was a 15, but I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm looking at a 25 perception roll from you. Oh, never mind. I hadn't scrolled down yet.
You didn't get to the squirting part yet.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
okay.
So as you guys are walking, you see some people again hurriedly trying to do work and disappear. This guy doesn't seem very interested in talking. He's just walking as quickly as he can. If you don't have dark vision, go ahead and just roll a dexterity check for me.
As we're chasing after him, Petra hollers, "Have you always lived in Shorten? Where are you from? What's your wife's name?"
Wagat's going to instead pretend like he can't see in the dark.
Okay.
So he's going to kind of look like he's like trying to find his way like quickly behind everybody.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll deception for
Yeah.
that?
I mean, if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to see how well. It's pretty darn believable. Rupus, you actually end up stubbing your toe and twisting your ankle a little bit because it is so dark you're having trouble seeing.
You mean he pretends to because it's deception?
No,
it was
it's-
Rupus.
No.
Wagat
Oh, I see.
could pretend to if he
Yeah.
wants to, but
Oh.
If there's like a fence along the side of the road, he's going to grip along the side of
Oh,
the
yeah.
fence as he like travels along.
I've been
and,
a
he's
horrible
gonna call out
DM.
Rufus.
I've been a horrible DM. I'm so sorry. Yes, it is lined by hedges.
Hedges.
Thank you.
Okay, so he's gonna hold a hand out to his left and like feel the hedges as he's like walking, like and like patting them, you know, as if he's like using them as guidance. And he like calls back to Rufus to like use the hedges to move forward.
I mean, you guys have torches too.
Thank you.
Thought.
That's
Oh, but is
Sure.
it gonna alert the beast?
but not what Wagat wants.
Well, nothing's come out at night, but I like your tactical thought there.
Is it okay? Well, I guess Petra hollers this after the guy. Did you say beast or beasts?
You know,
Important distinction.
I'm not sure. No one's seen them.
Okay, so like, what are you even worried about then? How do you know they're there?
Well, people wind up dead, slashed to bits. Sometimes their bodies crushed.
Okay, like, I don't want to freak you out or anything, but I have like hacked and slashed a fair amount in my time, and I'm not a beast.
Well, maybe you can figure that out with Roland.
Who's Roland?
I'm Roland.
Oh.
Wait, okay, is this a different person? Okay, I'll let you do
This
your
guy.
thing.
So, Log Dude briskly walks away at that, and someone steps out of the tavern. A man with flaming red hair, about 6 foot tall, very broad, very muscular.
I'm Roland, and I'm the mayor of this village.
Is Roland hot?
Hi, Roland.
in a conventional sense, many would find him quite attractive, and
Oh, he's
the
got a dad
couple
bod.
of scars don't hurt that. Some people do find him attractive, and everyone
Okay.
finds him eligible.
Okay. So he's single. You're just revealing that information for free?
I am.
Slay. Okay.
We haven't had many visitors, and those who we have had haven't been able to leave. Pardon me. I would recommend, for your own sake, you turn around and leave now.
Oh, we're here to help.
I don't think you can help. How do you think you can help? Who are you?
Trev.
Wait. Petra, what was the name?
Jaina. Tashi pushes Jaina forward.
Hello, sir.
Dropping this kid.
Hello, sir. I am Jaina. I'm an ambassador of the Emperor. I'm looking for my friend Marcus, and we're here to help.
Jaina. Marcus, yes. Marcus. He was a kind person.
Was again.
Maybe you should
Does he
come
miss
inside.
We can sit down and talk. It's not wise to be outside any longer than we have to be.
You want some hot chocolate? Seems like you're stressed.
I do love hot chocolate, actually.
Let's go inside.
He indicates the tavern behind you guys. It's a beautiful tavern. I mean, all the buildings you guys are seeing are actually very beautiful for a logging village, but they're all well maintained, made of very nice woods and bracing. There are hedges lining the roads. Looks like very fancy lighting along the roads, just not actively lit. A cobbled road leading to a cobbled center square here. All in all, looks like a pretty affluent village for craftsman level, at least. You come into the tavern.
Intrigued by the architecture.
You come into the tavern. He says, "Quickly, close the door."
Wogat closes the door behind us,
Delightful.
being the last person to come into the building.
All right.
Can I just, as Petra is looking at the architecture, I just want to like lean in close to her and be like, just so you know, a lot of people don't think about what it's going to look like from underneath. There's a lot of really undone stuff underneath in architecture. Like
Okay, Petra
from my
immediately
height.
collapses to her knees and starts like crawling around, looking
You see the,
up at
you
stuff.
see the belly? Like it's undone. It's not done like the rest of it.
Fascinating.
Uh,
The belly. Oh my god.
And,
Okay, Petra is crawling on her hands and knees all around this tavern, around the perimeter.
and as Wagat goes to close the door, you see a spark as someone, or a flash of light as someone drops something outside, and a sudden scream as suddenly the person that is bathed in light looks like they dropped some kind of oil or something. They're ringed in fire, and all of a sudden you just watch them get slashed from the neck down to the chest. Out of nowhere, you see nothing except this giant slash appear across their chest and blood come pouring out as they scream. Light is filling the square from the fire that they apparently dropped.
But wait, I can't be
Yes.
surprised.
No, you can't be surprised.
So this isn't surprising.
That's not
So
how surprise
we
works.
we had a way to stop it.
That's not how
That's not
surprise
how
works.
surprise works.
What?
As the light
Across
fills
their chest or
village
the
square,
neck?
from here down, this
Everything.
big slash. And then immediately you hear this person here scream as they also fall to the ground, their head ripped from their shoulders. And as the fire begins to die, you see this person, the person that had the log that was walking you, fly up 15 feet in the air and be slammed to the ground. As he's laying there and the light fades from the fire, you hear him say, "No, I never got to deliver my wood." The blood comes spurting out as he
Dick joke.
gags.
Typical
I want a
NPC,
divine sense while
limited
this
lines.
is going on.
Petra casts detect magic at will.
Perfect. So we have a divine sense and a detect magic.
And a perception. And an arcana.
All right. Oh, hold on.
That's not how that works.
So many things. So y'all stop just saying I want to roll this. Let me know what you're trying to do. I'll let you know if one, you even need to roll, and two, what you do need to roll. I'm the DM. Let me do my job.
Okay.
Thank you. To the next turn, no location of any celestial fiend or undead. Your divine sense does not reveal any celestial fiends or undeads. Undead, pardon me.
Roger
Including
that.
Petra, because this is 5e.
Including Petra.
But you can plainly see her crawling
yes,
around
you
the
do see
tavern.
Petra crawling around.
She stopped dead in her tracks when all that hacking and slashing happened.
The detect magic, you pick up in your radius maybe a slightly enchanted mug. You're in the tavern, right?
I'm at the perimeter, yeah, like
Okay.
right. I'm like right here,
So-
crawling.
The only magic you detect is you feel magic from the kitchen, and it feels a lot like a special cauldron you once interacted with that never emptied. But that's the
Mhm.
only magic you detect. Oh, except for Jaina, you detect some magic on her. And then Now, someone said they were trying to perceive something.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could remember any sort of eldritch magical tradition, anything that would cause that to happen. Or I'd like to see if I could see anything beyond just the fire, see any indicators of to detect the presence of something.
Absolutely. You do not have dark vision, correct?
I do.
Oh, you do have dark vision. Roll perception.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess Arcana for your trying to remember if there's things.
Yeah. God damn it.
You perceive nothing except for you're able to tell that the fire came from some sort of clay jar that one person was carrying, presumably full of oil or something of that nature. But you see nothing. As you were watching, you didn't see anything cause the attack. No one did. It just looked like these wounds appeared out of absolutely nowhere. And you're digging through your memory, you forget what magic is. So you just have like a little bit of a stroke. You smell burnt toast. All right, and with that, that's 10 o'clock. As the villagers fall dead to the ground and the scent of blood fills the air, you hear the panic screams of everybody else running and trying to hide inside of buildings. And that's where we'll leave it for this week. But first, before we leave, we'd like to say a big thanks to Roll20 and D&D Beyond for the virtual tabletop, the character sheets, the books, etc. that we get to use. Big thanks to Sirenscape for the sound sets. Congratulations, they gave you new music today. Thanks to Sirenscape. Big thanks to YouTube and to Twitch for hosting our videos, and the VA and to the UW for making this all possible. To you, our 1, 2, or 10 viewers, I have no idea how many of you there are or aren't, but if you're here, thanks for being here and putting up with us. I hope you have fun. If you don't, complaints can go in the box. And to my players, because obviously we couldn't do this without you guys. With that, I'd like to wish everyone a great evening and enjoy your long rest.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.